What is up, guys? This is the Overleveled podcast, episode 89. And, yeah, we have quite a bit of topics to talk about. And, we took quite a bit of a break, you could say. A lot of stuff has been happening here and there, in real life problems for me, school things, but we're back, of course. Talk about the Game Awards, talk about RE3 Remake, Halo Master Chief Collection, and potential predictions for what the Game Awards is going to show, and some news regarding Spider-Man PS5 or Marvel Spider-Man 2 or whatever the game that is going to be called, and of course Persona 5. And we have Jiga, Bless, Red, and Taladia. So, yeah, let's get into it. And I think we're going to start off, of course, not with the Game Awards. Game Awards is going to be last. We're going to talk about the big things that happened today. And PlayStation Awards happened. And they got an award or something like that, that they have the most sold home consoles of all time. I'm not surprised by this at all, because the PlayStation 2 was very dominant, as well as the PlayStation 4, and the competition is Xbox and Nintendo, so we know how much of a king Sony is at that point when you're comparing those two. But are we surprised that they got this award, or are we just like, oh man, they got that award? I really am not surprised. But what about you, Jiga? Surprised?
Nah, I mean, it's Sony, bro. They, like someone said, ever since Sony came into the game, they've been killing it, except for that one slip up year they had. I mean, the PS3, that was a slip up, but still. Then after that, what they do? Come back with heat and came back on top. So like that's what they've been doing. So it's like, kudos to them, bro.
Yeah. What about you, Blessed? You surprised?
Nope. No one should be surprised. They've dominated. Of course, they're the best selling. Is what it is.
What about you, Taladia?
I'm not surprised at all, because it's obvious, isn't it? PlayStation has done much more success in the last 5 to 6 years than Xbox has ever done. And quite frankly, let's be honest, right? Gears didn't really sell well. Gears 4 I'm talking about, right? Halo, there really hasn't been a Halo game since when Xbox One came out, the first generation of the Xbox One. And ever since then there hasn't been, other games that is exclusive to Xbox that has really sold well, compared to PlayStation, where you have The Last of Us, you have Uncharted, you have Spider-Man, you have God of War. You're getting multiple different games already exclusive to the console, but that's basically the reason I believe that Sony has done really well for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in all fairness, like, don't you agree with me on that terms?
Yeah, no, like they've been dominating since like even PS1. Like they destroyed the N64. They destroyed the GameCube and the original Xbox with the PlayStation 2. They slightly outsold Xbox 360 with the PlayStation 3, and that was their worst time frame, or the worst generation they had. And they of course outsold their competition of PlayStation 4 and Switch. Well, we'll get into Switch in a little bit, but Switch, of course, is doing game busters, but I don't even think they're going to outsell the PlayStation 4. That's my personal opinion. Some people may disagree with me on that front, but the reason why I think that is because they need third-party support, and it's going to be interesting when we go into the PlayStation 5 and Project Scarlet to see how Nintendo will stack up, and because their third-party support will be basically non-existent because of the new generation that the PlayStation and Xbox are going to do, which is going to be harder to design games, going backwards for the Switch like it is currently right now. That's what I personally think. And that's why I think Nintendo either needs to do a reboot, not necessarily a reboot, but do a Switch 2 that's more powerful than the original Switch, because they're gonna lose third-party support. But that's what I personally think. And yesterday we got some leaks regarding the PlayStation 5, and we saw the dev kits. One of the developers, I guess, took a picture of it, and it got leaked, and yeah, they did not care whatsoever. So we got to see the dev kit as well as the PlayStation 5 controller. And to me, there's no difference with the PlayStation 5 besides, the leaks, the patents, being confirmed with that picture, that there is no light bar. They're using USB-C for their controller, and the touchpad is still there, and it looks a little bit bigger to me. That's what I personally think. It seems like that's what looks true with the patent, but I'm surprised that the dev leaked that so casually, I guess, but that's whatever. What does anyone have to think about this? You surprised that the dev did that?
I'm pretty sure they had it get permission to do some shit like that, but
they must have had this pre-planned, in my honest opinion. Like, if you weren't gonna get, like, if this what's it called? If the devs weren't planning to get this leaked, then it would be a different story. Right, but I'm pretty sure they knew what they were doing, and that's the reason why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess to correlate this, kind of some bad news for Xbox, because some of the journalists, I think even Jason Schreier commented about this, that Project Scarlet is looking a bit spooky with developers because they have not received their dev kits yet, and PlayStation 5 with their dev kits, of course, they're ahead of time, like ahead of schedule, whereas the Project Scarlet is not, and it's looking a bit worrisome for them because they still haven't gave out the dev kits to developers, which usually you want to do that so you can get advice on what to change, what to downscale or increase, what developers need, like the PlayStation 4 did with the developers with the dev kits, because devs told them, hey, you need to make the triggers better, because the PS3 triggers were ass. They did that, and then they essentially also went to, was it DDR5 instead of the older RAM that the dev kits had. They were like, you need to up the RAM. And that's what they did. So are we surprised that Xbox is going this route, not providing the dev kits in advance and stuff like that?
You mean
I think I'm surprised
not giving them out?
Trash that fucking shit looks. Listen, files looks ass.
It's gonna be similar hardware, but I mean, it's kind of weird.
It's gonna be a similar hardware, but I think as well, honestly, I feel as if Xbox really don't know what they're doing right now. Like in terms of the console, because I saw this on the internet as well, is that how much what's it called, PlayStation is, like, in terms of power and performance, and apparently power and performance is like 20% more better. So I'm thinking that may be the reason why they haven't put it out. Sorry for Xbox Scarlet, if you know what I mean.
20% more.
Okay.
Like better in terms of what, the GPU? Because I'm pretty sure Ryzen is gonna make leaps and bounds better for a CPU.
Oh yeah, because they're going from Jaguar to Ryzen, which is a big jump, which is very good for.
Yeah, they're getting rid of the fucking big ass bottleneck.
Yeah, the CPU is what fucking held that shit back. Because all they did for the Pro and the Scarlet, Scorpio, was overclock the CPU essentially. That was basically it. And then they just made a better got a better GPU, but it of course got bottlenecked by the CPU. So that's why you didn't get to see games really at 4K and stuff like that, as well as the GPU not being as powerful.
Yeah, but a 20% better GPU doesn't sound that bad, honestly. Because the Xbox One X's GPU is like a 580 right now. 20% faster, it's like a.
But
it'll be faster than a 1070.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I feel as if it'll be more powerful than a 1070, but it'll be on the same scale as a 1080. I feel. For
1080?
the PlayStation.
Some people
Yeah.
try to say 2060 or 2070, which I have no idea.
I don't think so. I really don't. Because
There are some
Because-
people that will say it's going to be more powerful than 2080 Ti, and I'm like, oh, no.
Well, those people
No.
are stupid.
Yeah.
no, they don't really understand. It's like
If
Plus-
the most
plus-
powerful I could see it is like a 1080.
that's why I'm saying it's gonna be a comparison to the 1080.
It's like I believe a 1080 is more strong,
Then
stronger
2060,
than
yeah.
2060. Yeah.
Yes.
And aren't
So
they like
I'll say that would be the
neck and neck
strongest
with a
if you go.
2070?
No, 2070 is stronger.
What's stronger? Okay.
Wait, who said like nothing AMD like GPU wise is anywhere near close to
NVIDIA.
anything NVIDIA has.
That's
Well, I mean,
So-
in their higher end, but the 5700 XT is stronger than 2060, 26,
yeah, but he was
or
saying
70.
because there are certain
Yeah,
people that say
yeah, they're
2080
talking about, oh, this
Ti.
gonna be, yeah, you're being an idiot, bro. Just look at, all you gotta look at the hardware
Well,
they
yeah.
got, and it's like it's nowhere near. So it's like, come on, bro, be reasonable.
I mean, also, it's going to cost no more than $500.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2080 Ti alone is $1,200.
Yeah, because like that 500, like
math.
I think they're doing the 500. I think both are doing 500. I don't think 600 is good. 500, they're not gonna get as many consoles as they want right off the jump, like they did with the PS4. But you know, it is what it is. Like this is the problem with people. People, you know, complain about the systems being underpowered. But when they do
Yep.
that, like they have to increase the price, no matter
And
what
then
they are.
people complain about the price.
Yeah, people like
They'll complain about
they
it.
don't realize that they're gonna lose, like take a loss no matter what. But they don't
Yeah.
want to take a huge loss. You know what I mean? $600, like you know, if like
Yeah.
like that, just like 400, they would take a massive loss if they put that system at $400.
500 is the best. It's the sweet spot
Yeah.
for price to performance.
Yeah, and 600 is just too much. You know,
yeah, I agree.
for a consumer, like consumers will not buy that. Like no one's
Yeah,
gonna buy that.
like a
holidays.
regular casual is not gonna buy a $500 console just for or $600 console
Yeah,
for
especially
FIFA or
holidays.
Madden.
No one's
You
gonna
see-
buy that on holidays.
You see, think about it like this, right? Holiday 2020 or early 2021, I see people buying the PlayStation 5. I don't see many people buying the Xbox Scarlet just purely because what PlayStation will do is that they'll have like, oh, we'll do this with this game. You're gonna get this much. The price, the amount of exclusive as well. They'll probably show off some of the exclusive. Like I think Ghost of Tsushima will probably be on there. I have a feeling.
I think it'll be a
And-
generational game. Cross-gen.
Yeah.
That's what I personally think.
And I think we're gonna get The Last of Us 2 remastered as well for that generation.
I don't think there's going to be remasters. A lot of people think that. I really don't, because there's going to be backwards compatibility.
Yeah, that's what they're aiming
It's
for.
gonna
just
be
like-
it's gonna be literally patches.
It's going to be patched. Yeah, exactly. That's what I personally think.
okay.
Because they're not going to get away with remasters. Like, if they
I
charge
feel like
that stuff,
only some people are gonna do remasters like Capcom because they love money and fucking
Yeah, like people
I
like
mean, they
WB
love free
and
money.
Capcom will.
But like
WB
Sony
Capcom
will
will-
get hell if they were to, you know, remaster
that.
like
Remaster?
Last of Us Part 2 for $50 or $60 on PS5. Like,
Yeah,
Like I mean, I played The Last of Us Part 1 remaster. I love it. I'm simply enjoying that, right? And I had this feeling though. It's like a gut feeling that, you know, when it comes down to them revealing it, just like, oh well, we got this game exclusivity, and it's remastered. So you guys who missed out the opportunity on the PlayStation 4 will get a better graphic. So they could set that as an example, or they could go down the other route and give a brand new game which just hasn't been revealed yet.
yeah.
Which I
Well-
think that's another thing too. We've got to take that into consideration.
They
Price
know
though,
what to do, bro. They gonna do
but the
it.
price I think would be about 430, 500.
430? Nah, it's going to be 500. Like,
Nah, it's
No.
five.
Like, there's no
I mean,
system that's
430.
ever costed like 430 or 350.
No,
Yeah,
I mean
that-
or like a
no,
50.
What I
No.
mean by what I mean by 430, I mean UK price 430, right?
No,
500
how much is
US.
the difference between UK? That's the thing, because
50. It's $50.
$50 more, $50 less.
$50 less
It-
than.
Then you would be at 450.
I think it was
450
450.
pounds.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it was like.
Because we would be at $500. You guys would be at 450 then. If we're $50 more than you, or 50 more than you.
Right, I'm not 100% sure, but it's like. I remember when what was the price for PlayStation 3? PlayStation 4, sorry.
What,
399.
well, when like you got it at a
DLG.
different price point when it launched.
No. When it was first unveiled, it was the
It was
same price.
$400.
$400, so it was four. Yeah, it'll be around about that price. I figure it'd be like £100, $100 or £100 further. But I just feel maybe just a slight discount, retail price and whatnot, especially with maybe some special edition they'll do discount.
And I wanted to.
We gotta even think about the holiday season too, because there is.
They're not
sales
gonna. They're not gonna be sales. They didn't do that with PlayStation 4 back when it launched. Like that was
They never did.
$400. The next
did
holiday
sales?
season, yeah. That current holiday season when it launched, because it launches on a November, they're not gonna
No.
slash the price. at
No, I'm not talking
500.
about launch. I'm talking about.
I know,
the
but
yearly-
that is like around the holiday season though, when the launch happens.
Yeah.
Like it's
Right.
November, and then Christmas is the next month, or holidays
Month,
is the
yeah.
next month. They're not gonna do that. They're losing way more money if people buy that in droves. Like
Yeah.
not feasible. Like they always keep at the same price. The next holiday season, they're gonna probably cut it at $50 or maybe $100. Who knows? But they'll never cut
100
it
next year, goddamn.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
see that's a stretch for me. I don't think it's gonna happen.
That they'll cut it
I'll
like
say
20
50.
bucks, or not
say
even cut
50.
the. They're not even gonna cut it. They're just gonna add a game with it.
That
yeah, I
should-
think that
They wouldn't even cut the price.
I agree with Blessed Red. I think they're gonna add a game to it. I don't.
The
see
next
that.
year after that is when they start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with
Yeah,
2
but like
years
my
in.
question is though, do you guys think PlayStation will do a slim version of the PlayStation
They
5?
al-
like
Yes.
they
3
always
years
do
down
it.
the line?
They-
Not
they've
day
done it.
one, but they don't do it.
Yeah, they'll do it in 3 years after it
My
launch.
internet is exploding.
I did want to make note about that story I was talking about, and then we'll switch topics. And this had to do with Tom Warren. He's leaked quite a bit of stuff. Yes, The Verge, but Tom Warren's pretty reliable. And he said Project Scarlet dev kits are few and far between. Apparently, Project Scarlet dev kits are somewhat rare, at least according to The Verge's Tom Warren. It looks like Microsoft is very sparingly doling out what dev kits that are available to first-party developers, likely to teams like Turn 10, who was tremendously instrumental in shaping and fine-tuning the Xbox One X. The first phase of Project Scarlet dev kit rollouts hasn't really happened yet, hinting Microsoft's still working on the hardware, which bodes well considering Project Scarlet's massive backwards compatibility. Hardly anyone has Project Scarlet dev kits, and they're nowhere near final. That's why you're hearing a lot of nonsense about them not being powerful, etc. Microsoft wants to surprise Sony this time, Warren said on Twitter. So that's what Warren said. So, will Project Scarlet have the upper hand? Maybe. I mean, Sony could always pull a fast one like they did with what was it, the PS4, and a lot of known insiders are saying PS5 will slightly be more powerful than Project Scarlet. Colin Moriarty, what was it, Jason Schreier, and a Game Informer guy, or maybe it's just Game Informer and
Angelina?
not Jason Schreier. Yeah, I think he said that before E3. And yeah, next topic we have to talk about is
Wait, before we do that fucking PS5 looked ass. And if it looks like that,
no, I
Honestly,
mean
not,
It
bro.
never looks like a
none of the
dev
dev
kit, bro. What are you
like-
talking about?
I
No,
mean,
no.
look, whoever even came up with that need to get fired. This looks trash.
It's
I don't
dev
care if
kit.
it's just fucking.
Like,
Nah,
Who
bro.
cares what it looks like? It's
I
a
would-
literal. It never looks like the dev kit. Never.
Just put it in a fucking cardboard PC box or something. I don't know, bro. That's
Cardboard PC. box.
Wait
Put it in a
minute, I'm
pizza. Put it in a
confused,
pizza
dog.
box.
Hey,
Put in the
Yeah,
here's
pizza
that's
box.
better than that trash.
Jigga, I'll tell you one thing, right? At least it's better than the Xbox dev kit. I'll be honest with you on that.
Bro,
It looks-
all dev kits look ugly.
We don't know what the Xbox dev kit look like, do we? It shouldn't even exist.
Like,
Yeah, I'm talking
dog,
about the
dog,
old-
every dev
the
kit
old
for
one.
PlayStation and Xbox are all ugly. All of them.
But this one looks nice. I
No,
really
it doesn't.
The V shape.
Like somebody said, it looked like a genitalia holder. I ain't gonna say
Wait,
oh
what?
It looks
Like
like
they
a
say,
V shape.
you warm your genitalia up in that. Somebody said that. I can't remember who said it. It was funny.
Fuck?
It was funny when they said it, bro.
Yeah, but like honestly, it looks cool and stylish. So that is something.
No,
If
it
it was
does. It looks dumb.
like
So
Reggie,
Either
like,
way, it doesn't matter.
Like, look at
'cause it's
this,
not
look at
gonna
this.
look
I'm
like
posting
that.
like an
I don't
Xbox
shoot.
One dev kit. That shit looks ugly too. It's like everything looks ugly with dev kits, bro.
The Xbox One looked ugly when it came out. See, look,
Like,
you
come
proving
on.
my point. Facts.
No, the
Xbox
Xbox.
is
No, that looks better than the finished design.
Really? You
Kind
think
of.
so?
Yeah.
That shit
That's
was
what
a
I'm
big
saying.
ass VCR, but at least it has like a cool screen on it. I don't know. It just
I
screen
mean,
on
we'll
it.
find.
Let
We'll find.
me find
we'll
also
find-
like an example.
Yeah, I mean, Sony hasn't created a bad box, even though I do think the X looks better than the Pro in my opinion.
Nah.
Like
Yeah,
this
not
is
for-
you want to see a PlayStation 4 dev kit? You want to see this
Pro,
shit?
the Pro looks like a lopsided sandwich.
This
bruh.
is the original PlayStation 4. Like vastly different, bro. Vastly different than what we got.
Oh my god.
Like, I need to see this shit. Wait,
That
That
shit
shit looks
is like a damn
ridiculous.
computer, man. Essentially.
wait.
Holy shit, the
I was
controller
pressing-
don't even look the same. That shit look ridiculous.
Yeah, that looks. I agree with
Come on,
PlayStation
Jigga,
PlayStation 4 dev kit.
Yeah, you think the PS5 gonna look like that, though?
No, it's not. PlayStation 5 won't look like that.
yeah, Jigga, did you see the picture?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
Looks like a
vastly
VCR box.
different, right? Vastly
I'm just
different.
saying, dog. I'm just saying, bro.
It's not gonna be the same.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not. I just want to say
But
that
even
shit
take a look at the
nice, though.
controller too. The controller
This is,
looks
like,
different.
weird.
No, the controller looks the same, but hopefully they made a little bit of improvements on it. Like,
No, I mean,
no. He's talking about the dev kit controller. Something
oh,
different.
I didn't look at the Dev King controller.
Yeah. The image of
No.
it, yeah, it's right there.
But Microsoft is the only ones who really got to come back with a better controller. Sony controller is pretty good.
Yeah.
Sony just needs to get rid of like the light.
Yeah.
No,
Xbox can go back.
they said they got rid of, well, with the leaked image and the patent, the light bar is gone. They're keeping
Yeah.
the touchpad.
Which I still think is stupid.
Yeah, because it does. Games gonna force you to use it, and I hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just, bro.
it's like some games will force you to use it and some games don't, and I'm just like, well,
Just be glad they
I'm
didn't
okay
put
with
an
it.
actual
Just brought back
screen
the
on
regular
it, dude.
fucking select button. Should be the.
Yeah,
Do you
select
think they're gonna
button.
do start and select again, or are you doing option? Nah,
Nah.
they're gonna keep doing option and share. There's no
yeah, it's
way.
gonna be option. It's gonna be option and share again because I have that gut feeling as well. It's gonna be option and share.
Yeah.
They're gonna try and remember they're putting making the PlayStation into a more of a streaming service type of console too.
Well, no, they're not. Like they said, Jim Ryan said that they're doing both. They're
doing
giving
both?
you the means of they're providing a physical console and an option for PlayStation Now if you want to stream games. That is all. They're gonna continue doing that. They said for several generations. So yeah, but I guess we can talk about this. And this is Jim Ryan, and he said that PlayStation will basically not ever make a handheld console again. And I feel a
Nice.
different type of way than probably other people in this panel because I had a Vita, and I also had no, I actually did not have a PSP. I played on my friend's PSP.
Did you have a PS? Did you have a PSP Go?
No, none. They're the same thing.
No,
PSP
had
Go
that.
is essentially a PSP Slim, essentially at that point.
Like I don't think I know a single person that has ever had that.
I think the PSP Go looked ugly to me. I think the original PSP looked amazing.
Fucking
Compared to-
slide up design.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, the original PSP looked good. It was just fat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a PSP Slim though,
Was there?
so that shit was.
I thought
yeah.
PSP Go was the Slim.
No, PSP. It had multiple
look.
iterations.
No,
of
PSP Go was the one.
I had the
for,
fat PSP, and there was a slimmer.
Or
the
was it a
digital
download
It was like
system?
white. I remember that. It was like a white.
Oh yeah, I
Some
see it
version.
now. I see it now.
PSP Go was just like I don't know what the fuck they were
It
thinking.
was like an all digital console.
Yeah,
I
I think so.
believe.
It was. Yeah, you're right.
That shit was whack.
Yeah.
PS Vita was okay though.
PS Vita is a good. It's just the memory cards
Yeah,
got like what killed them essentially. That's what I personally think.
Proprietary memory.
Yeah,
They should have
they were
just went
trying to.
with micro SDs. That would have been great. That's like one of the pros I give the Switch is that. But my thing is, yeah.
Making proprietary shit is so stupid.
Yeah, when you not doing
It's so
something,
dumb.
Nintendo, like when Nintendo does something better than you, then it comes to making money. Something wrong with you, dog. Like Nintendo's all about dicking their fans down, and they didn't fuck people over that bad. Like, and hate to see it though.
Yeah, because they had some cool games. I thought like they had P4 Gold and the Metal Gear games on the Vita, and I loved those games. Playing those Freedom Wars, that was dope. Killzone Mercenary was cool too, and all that. And several of the indie games played
The
very
fact
well.
that people are still playing that online, by the way.
Oh, Killzone Mercenary, hey,
that was-
man.
that was
Because
online.
Blaze was like, "Yo, I can find a match." Kofi was like, "Bet, let me
He
see,"
did.
and he fucking found a match
That shit
on a
was like,
fucking
dude,
on like
yeah.
a 7-year-old.
I will say this: Killzone Mercenary was a better game than Shadowfall, in my honest opinion.
It probably was.
That shit
I
was
couldn't
fun.
even play the single player for that game. I was like, "Yo, I just can't. It's so boring. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm falling asleep because the story is so bad."
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, all the shit that happened in the previous games, all of that doesn't matter."
Yeah, one of the great highlights I had for the Vita was essentially like, dude, you could talk to people in party chat. Godsend.
Yeah.
When you're on your Vita and you want to play games like Persona 4 Gold, and I'm just like straight up talking to other people when they're playing Call of Duty and all this other stuff. I was like, dude, this is amazing. And then when I was in my early high school days / mid high school time frame where they were advertising the Vita with the PlayStation 4 that you can remote play. Dude, I was in my clan for Call of Duty Ghosts, and I
Whoa,
like
you in the
legit.
clan? Whoa.
No, you know what clans
Clan?
are, sir.
No,
Man.
Not that type of clan. The Call of Duty clans, my guy. But I forgot what we were called. It's been so long because that was the
You want
only
to join
time
my
we did
clan,
clans.
bro?
Yeah, dude, everyone was like that. And we
I always made fun of that dumb shit. It was
it was a group of my friends that made it, and you had to do these competitive like things, activities to beat other clan people, and you get skins and all this other stuff. And one time, like I was a kid, like at that time frame, I still had a bedtime, and my mom's like, and it was a Sunday because I had school the next day. It's like, get off your PlayStation. And I was like, oh man,
Get off.
And I was like, oh man. And what I essentially did was, they were like, dude, we need you. I was like, I got away. I should have used remote play on the Vita. and I got a couple of kills. I kid you not. That shit was funny to me. And they're like, dude, you got killed by a guy playing a Vita. People are saying
Fucking Mission Impossible.
that shit was great. And we
Your mom said go to bed, sir.
Yep. And then I went to bed and went on my Vita for remote play, dude.
Go to sleep, motherfucker. God damn it.
Yep. And yeah, that was great. That was like one of the key highlights was remote play was dope. And Bluetooth Nintendo, Bluetooth as well.
Yeah,
You need
PS
to do-
Vita definitely has better fucking features than the Switch.
I just don't know how. It's like the Switch came out after the
You
Vita.
know how, because Nintendo are fucking 20 years in the fucking past, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, they're still fuck 20 years. They're still using fucking horses to get to work. Fuck out of here. Motherfuckers are in the Stone Ages, bro. I don't know.
You're not wrong. Because they still don't even have party chat. Like, a feasible party chat. Not on your damn phone. Like, on your
I tried to
damn
use it. That
device.
shit sucks.
Yeah.
I went
Don't
into what was it? I tried to get into a Mario Kart one. This shit didn't even work like it's supposed to.
And dude, you have to also use splitting, like a splitter as well. Like, to hear
Yeah,
your
because
game
you can't.
audio.
You have otherwise you'd have to choose between which audio, your
Yeah.
game, fucking. That's
That's
Nintendo.
terrible.
Fuck Nintendo. But I'll say, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what to say. I'm just glad Sony's out of the handheld market. To be honest, I want them to
bro,
focus
I'm
more
gonna
on.
be back. Nah, bro.
What do you mean, no?
I want them
One
to
of
be
their
there.
one of their handheld making game studios made the game that you like called Days Gone.
Yeah, sure.
What if they were just working on another Vita game?
Technically, Days Gone was
You know
originally
what?
a PlayStation Vita game.
You know what?
Original.
I'm gonna be quiet. You got me there. I can't say nothing to that.
See?
Yeah,
They
sure.
should fucking focus more on their console. Or
I will
their
say
home
this.
console.
Hey man, I would not get upset if they made another handheld, but I guess rest in peace to the PlayStation handheld. They made some good games, and maybe one day they'll come back, but in the foreseeable future, it does not seem like that. Jim Ryan said it, and Jim Ryan's the head guy, and he's the CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, so what he says goes. So,
Yeah, pour one out for him, but I'm not that sad about it.
yeah.
I don't really like handheld gaming. Not,
Yeah,
I
low-key,
own the
I never
PSP.
use my Switch. Well, I do use my Switch in handheld, so I don't know. I like handhelds.
I rarely use my Switch in handheld, very rarely.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I guess we'll talk about the new interesting news for today. Two things have happened, I think, essentially. So I guess we could talk about Persona 5 Royale. The Royal. Got announced. People were like, PC? This is an announcement for PC? Or Switch? Nope. None of that happened. It just did not happen. Because I've been telling people this was an announcement for the release date, and it was an announcement for a release. Yeah, Persona 5 The Royal is coming out with a Steelbook Launch Edition, or you could get the Phantom Thieves edition, and that comes with Steelbook case, PS4 dynamic theme, CD soundtrack, art book, as well as the Phantom mask. And me, of course, I got the Phantom Thieves edition because I can't wait. This is gonna be awesome, and I'm sorry for the PC players and the Nintendo fans that wanted this, but it's coming to PlayStation. It is what it is. Maybe
Fuck the Nintendo fans.
maybe somewhere down the line a PC port might happen, but I don't think it's going to. And the reason why I say that, I know a guy named GI, we know him, says a PC port might happen, and I'm thinking like, and he says because of Catherine, and I'm like, Catherine was technically a multi-platform game when it came out on the PS3 generation. It came out on 360 at that time as well, so that's why it also came to PC, so that makes sense. Just like I'm thinking that the Arena games are also going to be on PC as well, because the Arena games are multi-platform games. So, and Scramble is a multi-platform game, so it's not like a surprise. It's not coming to Xbox. Yeah, you know the reason as to why, because they don't buy those Japanese games. But yeah, Persona 5, the Royal. I know some people are trying to also say, well, this game is just spoiled DLC. No, they actually changed the storyline of the game, added several characters, changed up the dungeon mechanics, created My Palace, and different soundtrack, different game director. So they did quite a bit of stuff in this game. It's not like a Pokemon Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun or something like that. Not something very little. They did a lot for the game. So I need people to get all the way off. Atlas is back here. Okay. They did nothing.
So
Also,
the
DLC for America is free. All DLC is free. So the personas and stuff like that, costumes, I believe, are free if you get Persona 5 The Royal.
We take those.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so I got a question.
Yes,
Should
sir.
people play Persona 5 or should they just go to Royale?
I don't know, because they said they changed the
You can do either or.
storyline. So I don't know. Like,
I would say either
the-
or. Like if you don't want to spend $60, get Persona 5.
No.
Simple.
Because they changed quite a bit. So I can't tell you what to do. Like if you want to, or play both. Like and see what
I'm
the
not doing
change.
that.
I mean, just okay.
What about you finish Persona 5, sir?
Yeah, and then play Persona 5
I'm good.
Royal.
Fuck that game.
Oh dang.
Why are you asking the question? It's only you about to buy fucking Royale. Fuck.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm about to do, man. People really be hating out here. Hate to see it.
Bro, play the fucking game.
Yeah, that's true. You should play the game, Jiga.
No, from what I've played of Persona, I enjoy it, but like, look, you know what I'm saying?
Like, also, there's a new
I don't know what
semester or
you're
something
saying.
like that. New season as well.
I hear Days
Stuff.
Gone problems.
Oh. Days Gone. This guy.
I mean, God's gone.
God's gone. wait, that's not good.
God's-
God's gone?
That's worse. The fuck?
That means
God,
see,
God, God
the game
sleep?
was-
He went to
The
bed?
game was so good that they killed all the gods because it's that good.
God sleep? Word.
And it took over. Now it's the only god that exists.
Oh.
Yeah.
That don't make no
This man.
fucking sense, sir.
No,
All the other
I give
gods are
I give it to
gone,
Jiga
bro.
for creativity, sir.
Okay.
Even
damn.
though it doesn't make sense, but he went a long way to explaining this. Long, elaborate story.
I'm all about dollars. I don't care about cents. Yeah.
Oh man. So, anything else? Anyone getting Persona 5 Royale?
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna-
Yeah, I probably am.
I'm gonna get it later on. I'm not gonna get it immediately because there's mad games to play.
There is
Yeah,
a
I've
lot
got,
of games
like-
to play.
You see, for
Mad
me,
game-
I'm not. Sorry, go on. Like, for me
Other-
personally,
Oh shit. You
It's a lot. You just let him go. He's like, all right. And then you're like, never mind.
so like,
you
Oh
for,
my
me,
gosh, dang,
for me
Talani.
personally, I'm gonna wait, like, because like even games like Avengers,
Avengers.
games like Avengers,
Avengers.
I'm not gonna get it straight away because I'm too busy playing
Listen,
other
listen.
games.
You never put utter Avengers in your Persona 5, sir. That is
I'm
like
gonna play other
you're
games.
spitting
though.
down on Persona.
Instead
right
of buying that trash Dragon Ball game, you should definitely just spin on Persona Royale. Though.
that is true.
Dude, no, I'm not. No, because I'm gonna be getting a different game actually, a game which I wanted to get beginning at the end of this year, but never got, which was a Star Wars Fallen Jedi. I never got it for early Christmas present. I'm not gonna be. So I want to get it next year and get it as a big bundle, 2 games.
Mm.
All right. I guess next thing we can talk about. Oh man, DMV said don't slander Avengers. Oh man, I'll slander it
Here we go
anytime.
again.
I can slander it
okay.
as much as I want.
Oh, wait,
DMV fan.
No,
Avengers
he
is
told me.
looking
He
meh.
said me. I'm slandering. But hey man,
Oh, you're slandering it.
I said don't utter Avengers near Persona, Taladia, and he took that
At
as
the-
an offense.
At this point, it's a wait and see. I'm not buying that game day one. I'll just wait and see.
Yeah, I'm not. That's what I'm
what's
not
good
doing.
about
I'm
it.
not buying it day one. People can say, "Oh, it's a must buy." Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. It's not a must buy.
It is a must
Sorry,
buy
DMV
compared
fan.
to Dragon Ball.
Sorry,
Kakarot.
DMV. No, wait. DMV fan. I'm sorry to say this, but Dragon Ball Z Kakarot beats that.
I don't know about all that.
Beats what?
I don't know. He's trying to say it beats
Avengers?
Avengers.
Yeah,
I
at
think
least
both
you get
games are not
more
that good
information
from
about
what
the
I've
game.
seen.
That's cursed.
Both of them are cursed.
Tell you. That's cursed.
I don't know what to say there.
I don't know about that too. Wait, you is what we bought for Black Friday a topic or like Black Friday sales or
I
something?
never bought anything
Yeah,
for
we
Black
can
Friday.
talk
so-
about Black Friday now.
I bought jack shit for Black Friday actually.
Me, I got Sennheiser's HD something. It's the same one that
What?
Eric got.
Oh, you got the ones Erica?
Yeah. They're really comfortable. Actually, more comfortable than my Sony ones. I do think the sound quality of my Sony ones are better for me, I think. But they aren't as comfortable. And I think, like, these are comfortable with good sound. That's what I think, personally. What else I got? A terabyte SSD. I did get a new monitor for Asus ROG, whatever. The 4K HDR 127-inch, really nice, really nice. Looking at it right now, it's beautiful. Like, gosh dang, it's like gorgeous.
You did not need to get
yeah.
up to your mic to say that.
Gorgeous.
You're trying to blow our
But
fucking
here's,
ears.
here's what I wanted to ask you guys, though. What
Wait, whoa, I'm not done yet till I gotta finish my
No,
Black
but what
Friday
specifically
stuff.
item, like, was the expensive thing you got? What was the expensive?
Probably my monitor.
You bought.
Yeah,
a
his monitor was like 1800.
No, it's all 1400.
Wait, you bought a 1400 monitor.
Yeah, sure. Well,
you crazy?
I got a discount though, so.
Dude, America is more expensive than the UK for Black Fridays.
Not cheap.
This
is originally
4K, it's a 4K monitor.
It's a
with
4K
144
HDR
hertz.
G-Sync monitor. Like, it's IPS as well. Like, that shit's like all the bells and whistles, essentially.
It's one of
Oh,
the best
see.
monitors you can buy.
Yeah.
So of course it's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, originally it's $2,000. So, got it less.
Yo,
than
he
14.
really out here flexing, bro. I'm about to flex to his pockets. Man.
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, we definitely about to rob Red Hood, dog.
Yeah, bro. Look.
Hey man, chill. Also, I got
he
the.
thought he got a rich uncle, so look, it's time for him.
Oh man. I also got the combo pack for a new motherboard, CPU, and an NVMe SSD, 970 Samsung Evo.
I got that.
Okay. Did you fix
Only
your
thing
flipping
I
graphics
got
card
was
too?
Shimu.
What?
Did you get a new graphics card too?
I told you, I got a 2080 Ti.
And does it work now?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's
It works,
It's a pretty
just-
expensive.
I expect you to stream then.
It works, but too bad it doesn't make him better at Halo. Oh man.
Hey man, I got yo.
Yo.
I did better now after I played a couple games with a couple of my in real life friends. 17 kills. I was at the top of the leaderboard. So
I mean, maybe your Umberlar friends are trash, you know.
definitely not. He was actually close to me. Kari was at like 14 kills. He was 3 below me. But yeah, no, I was like, dude, once you get the hang of it and stuff like that, and you start going through like playing matches by yourself, you get better. Like I feel like I just don't play serious with like Bless and them. It's like too much goofy.
I don't like
Yeah,
I don't like how it plays.
Like when you play with Bless, you can only goof around with him.
No,
You don't
I
think
think
you-
if I just played with Bless by myself, it's fine. But if I play with a group of people like Kofi and them, it's like I just
They were
goof
playing. We
off.
were just fucking around the Discord.
Yeah.
We
I just
weren't
goof
even.
off.
We weren't.
I
we
will
were
say
playing
Death
privates
dude,
anyway.
Death Singer
Bless.
is way worse than me.
Nah.
Way worse
He,
than me.
he,
Me and Bless played.
he had good games though. He
Nah,
he did
like,
better
bro,
than me.
I was like,
couple
this
games.
man said he's an Xbox guy, and did way worse than me. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Oh
Look,
my
if
God.
you talking about good gamers and somebody say they're Xbox guy, just ignore what they
Just
say.
ignore.
Oh,
Like Bless did not touch a Halo game, but Death Singer does, and Bless was better than him. That's all I gotta say.
What?
he did better than me in some. He did better. Than me in some
You
games.
did it
We did-
majority of the
No.
time,
You
Bless.
won.
Stop being humble, sir.
Wait.
I fucking suck at that game. But
You did
doesn't
better
it
than
doesn't
most.
Feel good on, like, it doesn't feel good to play. Like all the bloom, like it's funny because Chop always complains about bloom and like Fortnite, like oh Fortnite has bloom, but then he's like, yo, I can't wait to play Halo. Halo has the fucking most bloom I've ever seen in the game, bro.
Yeah.
You know the one thing
I really have to wait to shoot.
I was gonna tell you that this as well is that Halo did more better than Gears
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
On-
by that.
on Twitch.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, like everyone's like
performance-wise,
streaming this.
Yeah,
performance,
not only
yeah.
not only performance wise, but even people streaming it. I
Yeah.
saw more people on. I
Oh,
saw
most
more
people
people.
streaming it.
Yeah, no,
Also,
there was a
more
lot of people like Halo Master Chief Collection was #1, I think.
Yeah, it was #1. It beat fucking Fortnite.
Yeah.
And that's just
I
everything.
I would think that Halo is always a bigger franchise than Gears, though.
That is true. I did think people were worried that the franchise has stagnated with Halo 5. That's why people were like surprised about it. You know?
But that's why people wanted to play the old Halos on PC, though.
That is true.
Mhm.
So like, oh, the new one sucked. Let's go back to the old one.
Yeah, so it's Halo Infinite is like do or die at this point.
Yeah.
Good book. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I bought the Master Chief Collection. I bought the bundle. I didn't just buy Reach. I got the whole shebang, right? I'm gonna be saying this now. I am probably not getting Halo Infinite on my Steam. I am probably gonna use Game Pass to play the game
Oh, free, yeah.
because
It's gonna be a $60 game
yeah,
of a 343 game, which most people don't like their game.
that's why. Like, if this was like Bungie and stuff like that, and they made Infinite, I would probably buy it. $60. I would support it. But this is 343. And
Yeah.
listen, they made Halo 4 has a good campaign, but terrible multiplayer. Halo 5's campaign was ass, but a good multiplayer. So it's like they just can't get like both of them right, it seems.
No.
So hopefully
Okay.
they can prove us wrong with Infinite, because hey, listen, if this is a great game, Infinite, when I play it on Game Pass, I will buy it later down the line. But yeah, I just don't really have faith at the moment for them, so that's why I do the wait and see approach.
The waiting game.
But yeah, Master Chief Collection is doing well. 140k Steam users playing the game, and along with how many Xbox people are playing the game. So yeah, it's doing
Dude, people
pretty well.
bought it from the Game Pass, but the problem with the Ultimate Game Pass, whatever it is, the Xbox beta, too slow to download.
Mine took like on Steam like pretty fast.
Yeah, Game
No,
Pass
no,
is
no,
Game
not
Pass
on
is
Steam.
bugging out for people.
Yeah, the
Game
Game
Pass
Pass.
is bugging out. Nova couldn't even download it on Game Pass. He had to buy it on Steam.
Oh
Yeah.
damn.
People were having issues.
Dude, when is that
playing it.
app gonna be out of beta though? Like, keep
That
it
I
real with me.
don't know.
Like
That
this
I
thing, it's
don't
been
know.
here since summer of E3.
Yes.
Like, and
Yes,
it still
summer of
has not come out of beta yet.
I think they should have come out beta by now. To be all fairness, in all fairness, it's like it's still a shit thing. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. They shouldn't have put it into beta in the first place, because if you're having problems downloading game, what's the point of having the beta?
Well, they're
the
gonna say,
application?
oh, because it's on beta though.
I had a problem where I couldn't launch Prey anymore.
No, dude,
So I just-
I had
I
a
just
problem where I
deleted
couldn't download games, and I forgot how I fixed. I had to like find a workaround to fix the downloads and me not being able to open my games. Feels bad.
Yeah, that's great service, terrible fucking store. It is
No,
what it is.
terrible service, terrible store.
Oh yeah. My Black Friday, I forgot. I bought Glorious keyboard because this Red Dragon shit is pissing me off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stops working sometimes. Like random keys will stop like responding. So get a new keyboard. I want to get the Model D mouse, but that shit, the reservation stopped. I'll just wait until you can actually buy it. What else I buy? Oh, games. I bought Ni no Kuni 1, Mass Effect, and Mass Effect 2.
Nice.
So
Good games.
Yeah.
Good games.
started playing Mass Effect and Ni no Kuni. Both a good RPGs. That's gonna keep me tied over until probably January.
I don't even think. Are there any games really coming out in January though?
Hmm?
I said, are there really going to be any actual games coming out in January? I think February. No, not even February. I don't think. March is where I think it starts, really, right?
Shit. I guess I'm gonna
Do the
play
whole Mass
do the
Effect. Do the whole thing, even Andromeda.
I already beat Andromeda. I ain't trying to play that.
Oh
fuck.
yeah, then do Mass Effect 3 then.
Yeah. I've seen a playthrough of Mass Effect 3. That's why I was like, should I buy it? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Then you
Larson
can give
picked
your
it.
whole thoughts on the trilogy.
True.
I say also get Dragon Age. The original Dragon Age. You could also
Origins.
play Dragon Age 2. That thing was like legit. Like it's so bad. Dragon Age 2. I hated that game so much.
Why the fuck would I play it then? Fuck.
Listen, to get your whole opinion on the franchise, like the whole series, you know.
I'm not gonna actively play something that's garbage. I want to play something that interests me.
Yeah.
I heard Dragon Age Origins is good, but I never even seen gameplay on it. So
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like an MMO type of like gameplay experience, and you had
it was like asymmetric, and you're like,
you can control other people and all that stuff, and it's like you can control other people, and it's like Star Wars like Old Republic style / KOTOR, I would say.
oh, so Roblox, were it?
No, not graphic wise, but like gameplay wise, it's like KOTOR.
Ah.
It's very similar, like an MMO type of thing.
Okay.
I think you'll enjoy Origins. I think you'll hate 2. I think you'll think Inquisition is a mech game.
My friend loves that game.
Inquisition. I got problems with that.
I don't know if he played. I don't know if he played 1 or not, but I know he loves.
One's
He
like
loved
the
Inquisition.
best. I know Ray the Dude 1 says Kakarot. That's basically it for January. Basically.
Oh yeah, then I'm not buying anything then.
Yeah. And then February is like nothing. March is where all the heavy hitters like FF7, Doom, Persona 5 Royal. I think there's something else I'm missing. Potentially Dying Light 2. All that stuff. So, yeah. Anybody else bought anything for Black Friday? / Cyber Monday? Alright. Dang, we were the only one. Bless. Hate to see it. Yeah, I think that we'll talk about Resident Evil 3 Remake. Some people thought this was fake, even though this was on the PSN store, and as well as we saw a actual in-game image of Jill. So, yeah, we'll talk about it. People got exposed, I will say, with that poster because people are like, "Yo, I thought this is about Claire and Leon," and I'm like, "What?
Even I knew
did
that.
you not play Resident Evil 3?
Even I know that's not true.
It's like-
I didn't know what the second person is, but I know Jill.
Yeah,
Jill Valentine was a name I already knew.
yeah, it's Jill and Carlos, and I'm like, yo, someone said this. I think it was, I'm not gonna say who it was. Screw it. It was Anime List. Okay, I'm sorry. This
Always
man
saying dumb shit. Though.
saying like him. I'm gonna definitely throw him under the bus. Man said Leon and Claire. He was like, no, I thought you play as them in the Resident Evil 3 game. I'm like, what is wrong with you, sir? Like, literally. No! Don't ever act like you played the games because it looks like you haven't played the games.
Yo, it could be worse. You could be you could be asking for it to be more like Resident Evil 6, like Omega Zeo.
Oh, jeez, dude. Hey, man. Nope.
The combat, the whole game should be co-op.
I'm like, that's
The
all
combat
co-op,
should be
dude.
like Resident Evil 6.
All those games got worse because of co-op. Dead Space 3, for instance. RE6/5? Did 6 have co-op?
6 and 5 had co-op.
Okay,
I played RE6 co-op
Okay,
this year.
5 I
actually.
knew definitely did. RE6 I did not play because I did not like 5 and 4, so I was like, nope.
Yo, that game RE6 is so bad in so many ways, and it's crazy. It has so many campaigns. It's like 6 campaigns.
Yeah, for each individual person.
Yeah, it's like 40 hours of trash. Who thought that shit?
And I heard
through?
like there was a lot of QuickTime events in that game.
There is. There's like 4 sections. There's like a running section, QuickTime event section, like gunplay section, in like I don't know what the 4th
Like
section
supposedly
is.
immediately Leon's
Forgot.
like campaign was QuickTime events. Like
Yeah.
when I saw from Alex playing, I was like, yo, this is terrible.
Leon had the best one because it was at least slightly scary at some points, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But RE3 remake looks good. Some people kind of complained about Jill's poster, and then they saw the in-game image, and then they were like, okay, it looks better. So, yeah. I definitely think this will be a part of the Game Awards. Kind of would be strange if it didn't happen. But I did think Sony kind of messed up by, leaking this out already. Yeah, because it would have been a great surprise to see at the Game Awards, but it is what it is. Anybody else?
It was always rumored.
Oh yeah, it was very much, but people would have got a bigger surprise, if it was showed a trailer or something like that, like RE2 did.
Yeah, true.
Back in E3, like, dude, everyone got hyped, including me.
Yeah, that shit looked
Not
crazy.
everyone, because I definitely didn't, because that game booty.
Aw,
Yeah.
I never played RE2, and I was like, yo, that shit looks crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
was like, I'm going to play it. Oh, wait, it's a Resident Evil game? Nah, I'm good.
Oh my. This guy.
You can't deal with the scares, dog. He's like Nev.
Nev. Oh man. Nev definitely
That man
doesn't.
refuses.
See, I don't have a problem with Nev, but he just doesn't admit it to himself that he's scared.
Doesn't want to admit it though.
Like, listen, I don't care if you're scared. Like, just say, like, if you're not gonna play the game, just say it, because it's like I just don't like being scared. I like horror games are too much for me. And I got no
I
problem.
definitely am not saying that.
It's as simple as that, dog.
Yeah.
It's not the scary part. It's just that the fucking zombies don't die until you like put like 30 shots through the
I mean,
brain.
there's a reason for it because of the
Supposed
virus.
to learn how to.
It's also because of the virus.
them.
It just makes them stronger, durable.
Yeah, they're durable.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm not trying to do that.
Oh, man.
You didn't want Mixer X to give it to you, did you?
Cool. What?
Oh my gosh. DMV fan says Red Hood, quick thoughts on Ron Rivera. Listen, I'm a Panthers fan. I'm also a Bills fan. I've been saying this for 2 years or 3. I've always wanted Ron Rivera gone. Listen.
Wow.
Listen, I don't want to, there had to be a way to, listen, him being out of a job sucks, but, it is what it is. Like, we lost the DMV fans team. Like, that is a big L for us. A big one.
Man, you hate to see it.
Like, a big one. Because this team isn't good. And when we lose to that type of then there needs to be a change. There has to be a change. So, we have an interim now. And I don't know when we're going to have a permanent head coach. They're still deciding that. But yeah, on the off day, that was crazy. That happened. And I remember the head, I think it was, I forgot who it was. I knew the person, actually knew the children of, I think it might have been head defense or head offense. I forgot one. And then they went to I think they went to the Giants. But I knew the kids there, and it sucked when hearing about when their, dad got fired. And it was like, dang, that sucks. Because, everyone knows at school, your dad's position in the Panthers and stuff like that. And you guys, no one liked the coach. And, yeah, that was very awkward, and I felt bad. But it is what it is there. Yeah, but those are my quick thoughts on Ron Rivera. He had to go. But yeah.
Unfortunate.
Wow.
What do you mean, Jigga? Wow. You didn't do a good job, sir.
You gotta support your coach, man.
No!
Yes, you do.
Not at all, sir. Sometimes you gotta let people go, man.
Not at all.
Like, think about it like this: if someone's, if you're trying to help somebody and they're drowning you, dude, are you gonna continue to help them if you die in the process?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what a real American would do. You put your life on the line to save people.
Yeah, and then you both die.
Yo, fuck that. If they're pulling me down in the water, bro, you get off.
No,
me,
see, then you knock them unconscious.
So you're killing, no matter what, you're killing.
Knock them unconscious underwater. Good luck with that.
No, that's what you do. If that's what they do in the military. If you're trying to save somebody and they're pulling you down, you knock them unconscious.
And what if they're heavy, sir?
Yeah, if they're heavy, it's a wrap. How fast can you punch?
Yeah, it's
in
hard.
Water, what do you?
It's pretty hard to punch.
No,
that's what I'm trying to say. What the fuck?
I would MMA choke them unconscious.
But you're gonna almost drown too,
Yeah, you're gonna have to be there for a minute, sir.
My legs are strong, bro. I know how to swim. Let me quit lying. I actually don't know.
No, your lungs, sir. You're gonna.
You have to first, sir.
You have to. He has to first lose breath, and then you have to swim up.
Yeah.
Or not lose breath, lose consciousness. That's gonna take a minute, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, so we all for RE3 remake besides Jacob being a scaredy cat.
Yes, sir.
It's not even a scaredy game. Sucks.
Not at all, sir.
Scaredy cat for confirmed.
Don't be a shop, sir. I'll take that back. That's a terrible thing to say.
I just hope it's made by the same fucking team. That's all I hope.
Yeah, we don't know what's happening, but from what I looked, that in-game engine model in-game character model looked nice. So
yeah,
it was leaked though. It's not a great looking image, but it was we saw it. So I'm assuming it's from a trailer for the Game Awards or something like that. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I guess news, last news, then we go into Game Awards. Marvel Spider-Man might be coming. Marvel Spider-Man 2 might be coming out sooner than you guys think. It's supposed to be coming out in 2021. I forgot who said this / what outlet said this. But essentially, yeah, supposedly they had 2 separate teams, one working on the DLC and then one working immediately after the production of the game. So it's supposed to be coming out 2021. Not really surprised because that was my guess. Estimate was 2021. I gave it 3 years, so seems like that might be true unless there's going to be a delay, which could be possible, which would be early 2022. Honestly, I'm not surprised that'll be a PS5 game. People think it's going to be cross-generational, which I don't think so, because Sony wants to capitalize on moving units, and what bigger IP is there than Spider-Man himself to move PlayStation units? Like, Spider-Man is honestly one of the biggest, if not biggest, PlayStation IPs that they have currently. So, yeah. Personally, they need to just do strictly PS5. They'll move units like that. And,
No.
What do you mean, no?
They can't do that.
What do you mean they can't do that?
Hmm?
If it's doing it so close to the launch of the, the launch, like you can't do that. You can't just blow up.
No,
If you're an old
2020.
console
It's a
or
year
something.
after the launch.
Oh, you still can't do that.
Yeah, sir, you can. Killzone Shadowfall did the same thing.
Can't do it, bro. And that game was trash. Facts.
Doesn't mean
You
that the
proved my
game is
point.
trash. What?
You proved my point. No, the game was trash.
What? Oh my gosh. Games come out a year later, Jigga. I hope you realize this, sir.
Anyway, in all seriousness, I don't think they should do that though.
Why?
I mean, it's up to them whether they do it or not.
Like, they're gonna get the most power out of this, like, if they do that, though. Like, I would like to see Venom in a
Yes,
PlayStation
sir.
5 version, sir.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to see Venom in a
60
PS4 /
FPS.
PS5.
If
I
you-
need
no, if
60
you're gonna-
FPS, dog.
If you're gonna have the PS5, then like, what's the difference between letting somebody have their PS4 version? It ain't hurting you.
Because you're literally working for both platforms. It's literally the equivalent of Xbox One X and Xbox.
Yeah,
One.
you see how that happens, especially when devs want like sometimes be lazy. You could tell that the Xbox One X is literally the Xbox One S version, just with higher res.
Exactly.
Like where like Digital Foundry be doing videos, like they did video on like Borderlands 3 and like the Outer Worlds, where it's like it's literally missing grass and literal like it's missing stuff on that One X version because it's literally just a port of the One S version. Just higher res.
Yeah, and plus they're
When
gonna
you should have had better, like grass and shit like that.
and they're gonna be bundling this, man. It's not like they're not gonna bundle. Like, why would they bundle it again for PS4? They're trying to move units, you know.
And they can move units. Most people are gonna upgrade on their own. You don't have to artificially inflate numbers and shit, bro.
That's not artificially inflated.
No,
like,
people,
that doesn't make
people
sense.
definitely hold out to upgrade though.
Yes, they do.
You gotta
They wait for a while.
incentivize them to fucking upgrade sooner,
Yeah, and
You do.
wait-
It's called
so
better
they can get-
graphics.
That's not
so they can get more
no,
software
dude.
sales and shit.
Yes, it
Dude.
is.
When I was working at an after school, people will always ask, kids will always ask, "Oh, is that still on Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3?" And they're like,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, then I'm fine." Like,
Can buy
they
it
don't
on there,
care.
dog.
Now, when they heard PlayStation 4, the kids, "Oh, is that gonna be on, Xbox, or is that gonna be on PlayStation 3?" And I'm like, "No, it's just PlayStation 4." Like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to ask my mom to get one, or
There you
I have to
go.
go get one." Like, dude, that's what has to happen. They're not going to.
Yeah.
No, it don't have to happen.
What do you mean? It don't?
Yeah, do it gotta happen, sir. What the
Dude.
fuck?
Like, I don't
Yeah,
want
dude.
them to be held back by PlayStation 4, sir. Like,
Look,
that's-
they can do whatever they want. I just want to buy the game. Fair.
Oh my goodness, this guy! You're definitely buying the game, sir.
It
No,
is
I'm
what
not.
it
Capping,
is,
you
sir.
capping,
If it's not on PS4, I'm not buying it.
sir. You're gonna buy it. You're getting a PS5,
not.
Jigga. I don't.
So you're not gonna get
No,
a
I'm
PS5, sir?
No,
Why not?
I'm broke.
You're gonna stay on the
Yeah.
PS4 for the rest of your gaming career?
Yes.
Wait, why don't you just sell your
Word.
Xbox
I'm not doing that.
and get a PlayStation 5?
You have
Wait,
a
wait, wait,
fucking PC.
wait a
Why
minute.
would you not do that?
No, why don't you sell both your Xbox and PlayStation 4 and get a PS5?
I'm not doing
Facts.
that.
What do you mean you're not
I
gonna
don't
do
sell
that?
consoles.
The cap
Yes,
in
you
this
do,
app.
sir.
No, I don't. I
don't
never sold a
sell
console in my
consoles.
life.
What's the point of having one if there's backwards compatibility?
Collect.
Dude, wait,
Jigga
collect?
making up shit.
Wait, collect? You do realize a collector's item has to be unopened.
I don't care about like collecting for other. I'm collecting it for myself. You know, you can collect shit just to have it. Like, you know.
I mean,
Why would you have a dusty ass 1X or a dusty ass Xbox? Come on, bro. Why would you have?
Wow, people really hating, dog. Hate to see it.
Come on, bro. You have a powerful PC. Why do you have a? What fond memories do you have with the Xbox?
When I
One?
want to just watch Netflix,
Oh,
I can turn on my Xbox.
hey, at least you're being honest, sir.
You can use a PS5 for Netflix.
But see, I won't have a PS5, so see, problem solved.
If you sold your goddamn console, you would have it.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
God damn.
Well, that is that.
When it becomes like $200, that's when I buy the.
Oh, I guess you're waiting
200,
three
so
more years.
4 years. 4 years from
Yep.
now, word.
3 or 4 years when it comes to that, sir.
And then by that time the PS6 will be out, and then I just wait for that to go down to 200 and just keep doing it, bro.
This man is insane.
Definitely is. I'm just telling you now, Jigga. You better not get a PlayStation 5 until 4 years. If I see you get it earlier, we're gonna have some issues, sir.
Why they hating?
Definitely no. This is
Damn,
a
people out here
receipt.
pocket watching. You hate to see it.
Oh man, I'm just saying, Jigga. I'm gonna keep track of time, sir.
Damn, pocket watching.
Mm-hmm.
I understand his type of view, even though he's trolling.
You
I
definitely
know Meds
understand.
was like, "Yo, I'm not gonna buy like a PS5 day one because all the games I'll fucking play are gonna be like 5 years from now."
Which is true. Like that is reasonable, but me, I'm getting one just because hey, there's gonna be some games that won't come on PC, like with Kingdom Hearts situation and all that. And it's
Look,
gonna
I
be
gotta-
timed exclusive, or
Okay.
you know they're going. I want to also play the games on a better frame rate / resolution too, on PlayStation 5 with the PS4 version of the game getting patched into the PS5. So I like to see the differences and stuff like that when they implement those features.
Look, if they want me to get PS5 day one, I got a simple solution. Have the PS5 come with a code that allows me to fucking download the app on my PC and play the games. There you go.
That's never gonna happen, sir.
I mean, they still moving consoles, so it's like, what does it matter?
that
Go ahead and do that. I want to play on PC, bro.
that's just not gonna happen, sir. Like,
Go
listen.
ahead and do that, bro.
I think the thing you're gonna get closest to on a PC for PlayStation games is their multiplayer games. Like this is my theory. I've always said The Last of Us factions, Last of Us Part 2 factions will be on PC. Because I think it's gonna be a standalone thing on PlayStation 5, and I think it'll be on PC.
That would be hilarious.
I think it's gonna happen.
The fanboys will fucking cry tears.
That's
I
my
love
theory.
that.
I don't think you're gonna get Last of Us Part 2, like the game itself, the campaign, on PC, but I think you'll get the multiplayer aspect of it. Just like you'll get other like if they make SOCOM, that's definitely gonna go on PC. Multiplayer experiences will go to PC. That's what Sony themselves said. Because they want to make a game as big as Fortnite if it ever catches on. And that's like also the Alien. No, it's a Predator game. That's also an online game that will be going to PC. So there's that. I guess we're going to now talk about the Game Awards. We're gonna go over nominees and all that stuff. Where is this? I have the link open here. After this, we're going to talk about it. I will say I guess I'll address this now. There are certain people. I love Meds. He says the game show is rigged, and I'm like, no, because got 80 jurors jurors. That's how you call them. Jurors from different outlets. Even the guys from the Italian website that gave Death Stranding a 35. That same person is also on the juror. So if it was rigged, that dude will probably complain a lot and stuff like that. Everyone, like, they're gonna leak that shit out if that were to happen. Then if that also gets leaked out, the Game Awards gets tainted. I don't think Jeff would ever make a show again. All that stuff. So, like, this isn't gonna be like a collusion to like JFK. Meds would say I love Meds, but that's never gonna happen. But if it does, we would be the first to hear about it. Like, everything breaks off, gets leaked and stuff like that. Dude, we hear about crunch times too, so we would hear about this stuff. Yeah, they have 80 jurors. You got IGN, the GameSpots, those people. And people have said, what about the advisory board? The advisory board has no power. They legit have... They're just the board. It's funny. Like, they don't do anything this year. And do want to mention to people that, yes, we're going to vote again. Well, I'm voting again because it's 10%. Like, it resets every, like, day or something like that. But do want to let people know that
10%, bro.
It's 10%. The rest is the jurors, the journalists. The only time our vote matters if the jurors get split or something like that for a game. So then our votes will tip it to whatever game we vote for. But that's if there is a split. So
that shit is very minuscule.
Yeah, it's very rare. Has it happened? Probably. But that's what I personally, think. Like, hey, your vote won't matter. Oh no, you can't change it. Okay, but you'll see what I voted for and stuff like that. Yeah.
Are we gonna skip the esports shit? Because I don't think anybody.
No, we'll skip it. I'll go over my answers because I did it already, but you guys will let us know what you chose. And we're going all the way to the bottom. I didn't choose VR. It says VR/AR for the best game experience playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform. So you got Asgard's Wrath, Blood and Truth, Beat Saber, No Man's Sky, or Trover Saves the Universe. I never played VR/AR games, so I don't really feel like this is for me to vote for because I have not played these games whatsoever. But what about you guys?
For me, I never played any of the AR VR game as you, so but I would say Beat Saber would definitely take that.
And shout out to Beat Saber getting bought, Beat Games getting bought by Facebook. So RIP to them there.
I just bought. I just picked Beat Saber. Besides that, I was just throwing a dart. I don't really care who the fuck wins.
What about you, Jacob?
Yep.
I don't remember.
Okay, cool.
For Game of the Year, I think, who did I choose?
Well,
we'll save that for favorites.
We're
doing
bottom. Oh, wait, are you talking about for the VR game? I don't fucking care about VR, so I didn't choose.
Okay.
I just skipped that one.
So, going to strategy game, best game focused on real-time or turn-based strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. Age of Wonders, Planetfall, Anno 1800, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Total War 3 Kingdoms, Tropico 6, and War Grove. And the only game I played in this list is Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and I very much enjoyed Fire Emblem 3 Houses, so that is my vote. So, yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea for my vote, so...
I picked Fire Emblem, but I don't play those games.
Okay. What about you, Jigga?
Big skip.
Big skip? Oh, man. Now, this is a big sleep for me. We have best sports/racing game. You got Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, Dirt Rally 2.0, eFootball Pro Evolution Soccer 2020, F1 2019, and FIFA 20. Now, this is what I think about this whole sports/racing. I can understand why they combined it, because if they put this separately, like, they would have like barely no nominees. They would have like 3 games for just racing and 2 games just for sports. So I can understand why they combined it, but it is what it is there. But I didn't vote for it because I don't like these types of games.
For me personally, to that easily, I know exactly who wins is FIFA 20.
Oh yeah, that's gonna win.
That's a straightforward answer. There's no 2 ways about it.
Okay. FIFA 20.
I would have picked Need for Speed Heat if it was on there, but it wasn't. So
Yeah.
fuck that list. I don't know. I just picked Crash.
Sorry, DMV fan, but Crash is a big no-no.
Oh man.
Man, spamming Crash.
See, I didn't.
I picked Crash by default because fucking Need for Speed Heat's not there.
Yeah.
The only reason, if Crash wins, it's the only reason they could announce the next game, but I doubt that. I think FIFA will just win it. Because it's a bigger franchise.
Okay. What about you, Jigga?
Again, this is another one I skipped.
I got you. I got you, Chief.
You know, if I don't play the games, I'm not going to fucking choose.
No, I didn't choose either.
Yeah, I just skip.
I got
Pick
you,
something
bro.
random, dog.
Nah, skip it, bro. Let people who actually play the games choose.
That's what I said. So next one we got scoring music, and this is where I got like so like split because 2 games I liked for their music. I was like, dang, which one am I going to choose? For outstanding music inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack, you got Cadence of Hyrule, Death Stranding, Devil May Cry 5, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Sayonara Wild Hearts. So, to me, the best 2 soundtracks I've experienced in this category would be Death Stranding and Kingdom Hearts 3. I love their soundtracks very, very much. Like, super, like, a lot. Like, kid you not.
Nerd.
Like, and listen, sir, they really had good soundtracks. Like, you don't understand, dude. I listened to Kingdom Hearts soundtrack too many times, and I've been listening to Death Stranding soundtrack, both the licensed soundtrack and the original score of the game. I listened to a lot. Me, I give the slight edge to Death Stranding just because Ludwig is such a good composer, and I'm glad he's going also into movies as well with his scores. And like, I just thought like the OST was so good, as well as the licensed music put into the game, and the Timefall soundtrack. Like, they had like 2 things, like, well, technically 3 soundtracks per se. So like, I was like, this was like really good to me. But like, Kingdom Hearts was like really close second, and I wanted to like give Kingdom Hearts 3 like an honorable mention because that like. She's such a talented composer, and like, her work in also Final Fantasy 15 soundtrack was great too. So, but that's just me though.
Oh shit! What am I doing? Fuck.
For
Oh
me,
no!
it's a split between
Okay.
Death Stranding and Kingdom Hearts. But I think Kingdom Hearts ends it just purely because I've heard the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like it, so.
I picked DMC5.
Nice.
Kingdom Hearts soundtrack has some good songs, like the main theme or whatever that ending song is.
Mm-hmm.
But DMC5, I like the entire soundtrack.
Gotcha.
Shit was fucking OD.
The only reason why I say Kingdom Hearts Death Stranding is because they've got some classic tunes on there, like, You've Got a Friend in Me, and then you got this, they got the old school, well, not old school, 5 years ago, Let It Go from Frozen as well, which was remade as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gotcha.
that's why I would go.
What about you,
Jigga?
I chose Death Stranding just because it's the only one I played. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So best role-playing game for the best game design with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experience. You have Disco Elysium, Final Fantasy 14, Kingdom Hearts 3, Monster Hunter World Iceborne and the Outer Worlds. So this for me was a tie between Final Fantasy XIV because of Shadowbringer and the Outer Worlds, Obsidian / Private Division, and like I had to say Final Fantasy XIV, the Shadowbringer. That expansion changed the game again. Like they've been doing this a lot of times and flipping like the MMO on its like head and like changing a lot of stuff with each iteration and each expansion for the game. And I really liked Outer Worlds as well. So this was a tough choice between me. Kingdom Hearts, yes, is a RPG, but to me it's a very light RPG just because it's more of an action RPG where you're equipping you know, armor and stuff like that, and different keyblades for different stats. So yes, it's technically an RPG, but to me it's a light RPG because you're not making the decisions. It's not very, I guess, hardcore RPG style that many are more accustomed to. But it's also Monster Hunter World Iceborne is also another acceptable answer. Like all these games are good. I mean, it is what it is, but I chose Final Fantasy 14.
Monster Hunter is overrated.
For me, it would have been either Outer Worlds or Kingdom Hearts. I think Outer Worlds is a brilliant game. I've seen gameplay to it. It looks really stunning. Well, I've seen you play Kingdom Hearts, and I was just like, you know, yeah, that as well. Really, but if I had to choose, I would say Kingdom. I wouldn't say Kingdom Hearts. I would say Outer Worlds. Like, but that's me. Bless, what would you have voted for?
I voted Outer Worlds.
You voted Outer Worlds, okay. Jiga?
Same.
Okay.
Voice.
So we can move over. Let's scroll up.
All right. So, okay, cool. So, best performance awarded to an individual for voiceover, voice-over acting, motion, and/or performance capture. You have Ashley Birch as a jeez, I always pronounce her name wrong. Providi, and Courtney Hope as Jesse Faden in Control. Laura Bailey as okay. I want to say Courtney Hope. Not choosing her, but I gotta talk about her. To be honest, her performance wasn't that good. To me,
What? Say again?
Courtney Hope's performance in Control to me wasn't
Yeah,
that good.
it wasn't that good. I agree.
It wasn't that good. It's because of the something with the motion capture didn't look
that
right.
and just her acting, not even mocap.
Well, yeah.
Like,
I don't know why she's in there.
and then you got Laura Bailey as Kate Diaz in Gears 5. Now, I have to talk about Laura Bailey. I think she's a fantastic actress, and I've seen and played a lot of her work. My problem with this is, to me, her acting was not... I don't want to say memorable because it was a solid performance. It just didn't like amaze me like her other performances, do. Like Uncharted 4, right?
Yeah.
Like she played Nadine. That was an amazing performance. She played Rise in Persona 4 Golden, was also a really good performance. Like she does also a lot of anime and cartoons and stuff like that. And she like really knocks it out of the park. But to me, like, I guess Kate just didn't really stand out per se like that to me. It is what it is. Then you had Mads Mikkelsen as Cliff. Fantastic. Mads, like, honestly, this is cheat code. You put Mads in, like, the man is one of, like, if not the best actor in the nomination category here. Like, man has done tremendous work. And
isn't he an actual actor?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a cheat code. He's a cheat code.
Wait, he's an actual actor. He's a Bond villain as well. So
yeah, and like he legit was Hannibal. In Hannibal, like that was his best work too. Was Hannibal, and like it was crazy. Like this guy has acting range up the wazoo. Like he knows how to act.
Yeah, he knows how to act.
Yeah, and then you have Matthew Porretta as Dr. Casper Darling Control. personally forgot his role, to be completely honest. Like, I think he was just a TV ad, like the ads.
Yeah,
and
he
stuff
just
like
like
that.
basically was just like a video dude you see.
And I
Like,
didn't think that his performance was that memorable to me.
nah, you bugging. That's who I voted for.
Can we vote now? Yeah, I
Norman
voted
was
for
Yeah.
him too. I voted for him too.
and
He was
Norman
the best out of everybody. His shit was entertaining. Like, I would sit and like stop playing the game just to watch his shit. That's how entertaining he was.
Facts.
I didn't think so.
Nobody better not say Norman Reedus. He was fucking god awful on Death Stranding.
Norman Reedus, I don't think he was bad. Like, at the end, he was good. I think he had a solid performance.
But in 90% of the scenes, he'd say like 2 or 3 lines.
No, I agree. Like, towards the ending, he talks a lot, and he's more of a stoic character. And my whole thing is, I personally would have rather had Tommy Earl Jenkins replace Norman, because his performance was amazing in Death Stranding. But to me, like, Mads like was so good, like blew everyone out of the water for me. And I was like, wow, this was crazy.
Like, I don't know why that chick who played Parvati is really up there.
Ashley Burch, she's not that good, to be honest.
No, her voice is actually like perfect for the character, but it's like the character really didn't do much. Like, it's not her fault. Like,
yeah,
really
she's not that integral
game.
to the story or anything. It's
yeah,
just
like
your shit is optional.
Say something, but like, she didn't really say it. Like, I don't know. I can't blame her, because the lines she had, she did great with them, but it's just like she didn't have enough lines. So she shouldn't really be up here. And the chick from Control definitely shouldn't be up here, because
that's I don't know why that's there.
I think Tommy Earl Jenkins, Die Hard Man, should have been on there. Ugh, that last scene with him was too good.
For me, I would if I had to choose, I would choose Matt Mikkelsen just purely on like the fact that, firstly, of course, he's an actor and he knows how to act.
Yeah, he has range like up the wazoo.
I see.
But I still think I haven't seen enough of him.
Yeah, you need to play through up to chapters like 5, 7, and towards the ending too.
I played those chapters. Like, I think I'm on chapter like 8. I think.
Yeah, there's more with him at chapters 10 and above.
Yeah, but like I would choose Matt Mikkelsen just purely because he's never done the gig like this before, and it seems that he can pull it off. And
yeah, I can guarantee you by the end of a jig, you'll be like Mads Mikkelsen when you finish it.
I'm going with my fella Casper, dog.
Definitely not.
He had a different type of role, and it was great. And he was definitely, every time he was on the screen, I didn't want to move. I would just watch.
Okay.
Respect, but Mads was just too good.
Yeah, I agree.
I sleep.
I agree with Red Hood.
Mm-hmm. You can't sleep on Master Center.
I sleep.
Definitely not.
I'm done sleeping. I'm coma.
Definitely not. Jigga, wait, man, you definitely know, dude. If I hear you say after you beat Death Stranding, you're like, yeah, Meds was probably the best. I'm gonna be like, Jigga, get out of here, sir.
Why would he say that to prove you right? The fuck?
Wait. If Jigga says Death Stranding was good, he has to sub to your channel for a month.
No, because that's dumb. Because I already said I enjoyed the game.
Yeah, he did.
No, but if you say, oh, Matt Mikkelsen's performance,
I won't say that.
Yeah, just don't say that.
Yeah, if I made a bet, I would just not say it. Like,
so Jigga would lie.
It's not lying. It's literally just not talking.
What if I just ask you about it after you beat it, though?
I can say he okay. Yeah.
Nah, so you bugging the.
Yeah, he's.
Then he'll just say that he never beat the game, bro.
So ongoing game.
Yeah, so it's awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content.
What was that sound?
That evolves the player experience over time. You got Apex Legends, which is good. Destiny 2, which is good. Final Fantasy 14, which is good. Fortnite, no, and Rainbow Six.
I think I chose Apex Legends, but
I think, I agree. I think it should be either Apex Legends or Destiny 2.
I chose Final Fantasy 14. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you boys.
Apex Legends just came out this year, so I didn't want to vote for that. I voted for Siege because
Siege,
their content is great.
He's a siege
All
main.
I can say can't compare to that Shadowbringers, sir. You definitely need to Shadowbringers, Final Fantasy 14.
You can't.
Who?
Oh man, you don't play MMOs, sir. You hate to see
I
it.
mean, more people playing Siege though.
Oh man, we're going on popularity than actual quality.
He got you there.
You hate to see it.
Hook,
No,
line,
but you
and
definitely need to
sinker.
play some MMO. Dude, honestly, I'll play Final Fantasy 14 online with you. Don't you worry, sir. If you want to play some MMOs.
Okay, so
you
the
bought
next
if you
one-
bought a month from me, I'll think about it.
Oh man, probably.
I'm not buying that game. The game just doesn't look like an interest me at all. So
The first part, though, I will tell you, like base game not that great, but afterwards, amazing with each expansion.
Oh, wow. That sounds cursed.
No, I mean that happened with Destiny.
And
it
guess
also
how I feel
happened-
about
and-
Destiny.
And it also happened with WoW. Like it all
Never
happens with
played
all
WoW,
MMOs.
but guess how I feel about Destiny.
Oh man.
Trash. So
Okay, so
So
the
we
rest-
got narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. I've played Outer Worlds, I've played Control, I played Death Stranding. I have not played A Plague Innocent Tale, so I can't speak on that. And I have not played Disco Elysium, so I cannot speak on that. But those are the nominations: Death Stranding, Outer Worlds, Control. This is the problem I have with Control. Is the narration? There
Not that
is
great.
a basic narration in the game, but to understand it fully is very much akin to Bloodborne, Dark Souls,
and I
what
love
else?
that.
Quantum Break.
Trash.
So, like, if
That
that's
game's
that is the issue in of itself, is you have to read a bunch of documents and all that stuff. Like it is a good storyline, I think, but to me it wasn't a outstanding storyline. And the same thing with Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds had amazing writing for characters and dialogues. Problem is the overall arching narrative wasn't that good. Because
I agree.
Because the problem is when you're trying to do all these different, I guess, outcomes and stuff like that, you have to make it that way. I think. Well, no, you could argue Mass Effect has a good overall arching narrative. I don't know. I go back and forth with this. Like,
Cap.
listen, I think the characters are written well. I just think the overall arching narrative wasn't good.
Man, I really said Death Stranding. Hate to see it.
And then you got Death Stranding. I beat the game, and the way they were subtle foreshadowing, and when I beat it, I was like, wow, and I was connecting even more dots, and I was like, the way they handled that, and the way they kind of teased the ending in certain aspects, and with the twists, it was logical and stuff like that, and I was like, wow, I should have seen that coming. And because it's a good storytelling when you hint something, not very like, oh, it's in your face, like this is gonna happen, but you use subtle hints to lead it towards that, and not just flat out tell you and make you like dumb or something like that, and just say, oh, here's that, force feed you. Like they like give you that, and when they reveal everything, it makes sense as well. So for me, yeah, it was Death Stranding.
Fuck. Wait, what are we on again? Narrative? Oh, it's a tie between Plague Tale and Control. But I give it to a Plague Tale though.
I give it to Outer
Game.
Worlds.
The game is a game.
I give Death Stranding.
Nah, bruh. I can't give it.
I read the story spoilers for that game. Kind of mid.
You gotta see. You
I
gotta
already know
legit.
the
You gotta
story.
legit play the game and stuff like that. When you get bullet point storylines, dude. When I got bullet point storylines for Joker and Endgame, I thought those were terrible. And then when I experienced those storylines,
Nah, see, I'm gonna have to. I know the spoilers, and it's not that. It ain't do nothing for me, dog.
Okay. So what's the next one after narrative?
it's
The Outer Worlds to go.
definitely not.
go buy it like 3 times.
3 times.
I don't know about that, sir. I'd rather play Resident Evil 2 5 times than buy Outer Worlds.
I'd rather buy that game, throw it in the trash.
Oh, but so you're gonna
'Cause
buy
I'm
it
putting-
and support.
And
You
then
know
buy
what? I'm
another
down
one.
for that.
No,
That
and buy
means we're
another
gonna
one.
get
putting it
more
where it
RE
belongs, in the
games.
trash.
No, you said buy it, though.
Death Stranding.
I mean, look, yes,
So you're
I'm buying it off the
supporting
shelf
them.
and putting it in the trash.
So you're gonna support.
Look,
you
I
know,
gotta let
I'm
them know
down
where the
for
game
that,
belongs
sir.
in the trash.
Sir,
Shit,
you're
I'd rather
supporting
let
them.
Kojima starve.
Jigga,
Oh,
Jigga,
and
you know,
I didn't say multiplayer. I chose Call of Duty.
for me, it was Call of Duty for me.
Me, I
Hands
just
down.
chose
Wait,
Apex
did I
to
miss one?
support. No.
Apex Legends, bro. Fuck Call of Duty.
What did y'all do before narrative?
What do you
I
mean?
chose Death Stranding.
Yeah, they both.
For
You know what they chose.
performance. Mads Mikkelsen. That's what I chose.
Oh, okay, then all right, that was before then. All right, I was just make sure I didn't miss one.
Yeah, multiplayer game. I chose Apex. We got Borderlands 3, Call of Duty,
Cap.
Tetris 99, Tom Clancy's
Borderlands
Division
3.
2.
I don't like. I played Division 2. I played Modern Warfare, and I played a bit of Apex. But I just think Modern Warfare just really, recently with what they've just brought out as well, it's all this cross-platform type of shit. It essentially means that it's a bigger thing. It's a bigger multiplayer platform game on its own. So
I think COD does the best gunplay better than everyone.
yeah,
But besides that,
Oh,
Apex
no.
is better in practically every way.
They have a
I-
gun that fucking snipes you across the
It
map.
depends.
You know, it's a
If that-
shotgun.
I mean that depends, man.
That's one gun that they just added. So.
Yeah, it's the one gun.
I mean,
that they
Oh,
did.
you're talking about COD. Oh, I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
Apex.
No, I
'Cause
mean,
no.
Apex has a gun that's like it's like it's a charge rifle, I think.
yes.
It's like a sniper.
I stopped playing Apex. I didn't find the game fun.
Okay, so mobile game. We pretty much.
I find it
Stuff
fun.
like-
It's just I'm not very good at it. But Apex is definitely
Mhm.
my favorite multiplayer this year, though.
Okay.
Okay, so you got mobile game. Don't play these
Okay.
things, so I'm
Get that.
skipping. What about you guys? You
Skip.
play any of these?
Yeah, I
mobile-
definitely skipped.
Ew.
Okay.
Ew.
So best indie games. I'm gonna be completely honest. Have not played a single one of them. So,
Me either. I skipped.
Damn. No.
Skip.
What about you?
Damn. The only one I played is Katana Zero.
Oh, so I guess it's Katana Zero for you.
Yes, sir.
So
All right,
games
and-
for wait,
hold-
go bless, yeah.
That indie list is fucking broken. Why is Untitled Goose Game there instead of Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, Remnant from the
indie?
Ashes, A Plague Tale, any of My Friend Pedro? Any of these games are better than that fucking meme game.
I guess I don't consider most of them games indies. That's why, like, I don't know. They probably are indies, but I don't know.
They
So
are.
I just didn't consider them. Well, you gotta.
It's disrespectful.
It is, but look, it's politics, bro.
All right.
Whoever voted for that shit should fucking die in a well.
Whoa,
Carry on.
Chief, I ain't saying no
Alright.
what.
What's next after the
All right,
Remnant?
so next topic is games for impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Concrete Genie, Gris, Kind of Words, Life is Strange 2, Sea of Solitude. The only game I played was Life is Strange 2, so I voted for Life is Strange 2.
I would say Life is Strange 2 as well. That's me.
I
Wait,
had
hold
a
on.
hard pass. Like,
Wait,
I
scroll
got
up.
that.
I mean,
Oh, see it in there.
yeah, it's right here.
He's.
Hold on.
Don't forget, Red Hood, your stream is way behind.
Yeah.
Oh, it's way behind. I'm like, I can't see. Impact? I sleep on this. I don't know.
Nope.
I don't think Gris had much of an that's the only one I played. It was Gris.
The only
I
one
don't
I
know.
played is Life is Strange 2, so.
I have Life is Strange too, but I haven't played it. So there's that. I don't know. I'll just default Gris.
Okay. So,
Alright.
game direction. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Control, Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Outer Worlds. I was tied between Control and Death Stranding. And I got even convinced from, I think it was Jez and Frogs. They chose Death Stranding, and I'm like, I'm 50-50, dude. I don't care either one. Reason why it's like what they've done new and stuff like that. Innovation, RE2, in terms of innovation and stuff like that. In design, nothing really changed. Sekiro is very much still like Dark Souls-esque game. Outer Wilds, I've never played. So, Control was like, different platforming, and it was very Metroidvania as well. But the way they did things also was new, and then Death Stranding was, traversing through the world and doing mechanics of micromanaging your packages and traveling through the world and planning your routes if you're going, through the mountains or going through a, mountain area or a rainfall area as well. So it's like, to me, it's those two. But yeah,
I heard Outer Wilds is really interesting too. I just never played it.
I don't even know how much that game is.
I think for me, it would have been direction. It would either be Death Stranding or Resident Evil 2 remake. That's me.
I went default. Actually, what the fuck did I pick? I don't remember. I know I didn't pick Death Stranding. Fuck Death Stranding. Even though that's probably what's gonna win, based on the description.
It is.
I
But
chose Sekiro.
I think I picked Resident Evil 2 or Control. Either one.
Okay. But I just feel as if Death Stranding will win most of the awards anyway.
It will win. I've already said
The
theory.
sweep, bro.
I will say it will win
because
majority of the awards, but not Game of the Year. I've said that, just like RE2, not RE2, Resident. What the Red Dead 2, just like Red Dead 2. I don't know what's happening, man. Red Dead 2. I was like, Resident. I'm like, what is happening here?
Guys, Red Hood is on that level now, guys, where he's getting confused, and
Definitely.
trust me.
Damn, he's becoming a boomer. Oh,
Yeah, he's becoming a boomer.
What? I'm 23, sir. Definitely not a boomer.
Okay,
So
boomer.
you a
Becoming
Zoomer?
me.
Sir, you're the same age as me, blessed. I don't want to
Okay,
hear
boomer.
it. 23
Wow,
year
bless
old.
you a boomer too? Damn.
I guess so.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Okay,
Nah,
boomers.
I'm young. I'm
Nah,
young
so-
in spirit. You're a fucking
Okay,
boomer.
so what's after the game
My heart.
direction?
Fresh
Bougie
indie game
night.
presented by Subway.
Nah, skip that.
I mean, I'm just saying, man. Maybe someone
Subway.
here might have played.
Why the
This-
fuck
these
did you say
indie games.
Subway?
It's presented by Subway. Like what?
Who the fuck? Why? Let me not. Oh,
So you got Disco Elysium, Gris, My Friend Pedro, Outer Wilds, Slay the Spire, or Untitled Goose Game. And I did not play any of these games.
Goose Game.
I skip.
Skip. What
Fresh
about you?
indie game, my friend Pedro.
Okay.
I mean, Disco Elysium. I keep hearing really good things about that game, but I never played it. So my friend Pedro, because Bullet Time is fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that it?
Next.
All right, fighting game. Best fighting game for the best game designed primarily around head-to-hand combat. Dead or Alive 6.
Don't even say it. We're moving on. We're moving
Mortal
on.
Kombat 11, Samurai Showdown is Smash Brothers Ultimate. I
Smash
chose
is
Dead or
not
Alive
a fighting
6.
game.
Wait. Red Hood, rewind. I want you to say that again.
No,
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 dude, I'm about to choke on
no,
myself, sir.
No.
Definitely should not have been
Do
best
I have the
fighting
power
game.
to kick? Do I have the power to kick Taladia out of this?
Oh,
I
man.
do.
No, definitely
Don't
not,
say-
sir.
don't say the words,
Don't
sir.
do it. Don't kick this man.
Jump trash?
Nah.
I think everyone can kick each other out to be
Yeah.
Wait, can y'all kick Red Hood out? Yeah.
Wait, can you?
I was gonna say MK11
Wow.
is gonna win this one, but why? But I still think it's gonna be a tough one between MK11 and Super Smash. But I think
Super
MK
Smash
just-
isn't even a fighting game, sir.
Well, wait, hold
Party
on.
game, by the way.
Party
Yes,
game.
DMV fan. Wait, yes, DMV fan. Jump Force is on this shit. Yes.
Hey, man, blame the jurors. Don't
Let me
blame
hit
Jeff
the. Let me
Keighley.
just hit that button real quick.
No, don't you fucking dare.
Don't do that, sir. Don't do that.
Wait,
sir.
hold up. He did it to me. I get one.
Wait. Who did what? I did
Wait,
that,
what?
not you.
No, Fly did it once to me.
Wait, he
What the hell?
did? I didn't know
Oh
that.
shit!
I didn't.
Oh,
I feel like
man.
It
oh, I
was,
feel
it
like
was
I
a
remember
long
that, but
time
I don't
ago.
know.
It did happen.
Oh, man.
man.
I need to
No,
strip
I'm
away
just-
your guys' power then.
Oh
Is
I mean,
that
man,
just
crazy?
Lottie. I've never done it, so
I never
he
done
loses
it.
his power, so he should lose his power. I'm just saying.
Wait, no,
man.
I never did it.
Never do this again, boys. This is your warning.
Anyway, MK11 is gonna win this shit.
Nah,
See how you
dude.
trying to change the subject?
I think Smash. I think Smash has this for free. Honestly,
I do think Smash is gonna win. I think it's dumb because it's not a fighting game. The director
Yeah.
said it's not a fighting game.
What do you mean? It is a fighting game.
Yo, DMV fans like Jeff needed to exercise his power as host in order to stop it. then he would get kicked. Not kicked, but
Needs to be
his
fired.
reputation would be tainted if he did that.
fucking fire himself.
Wait. I'm gonna say this though. Imagine if none of the games that we think that it's gonna win ends up being another game. Let's say Jump Force wins.
Jump Force, dude.
If it did win, I think that'd be
No one likes that game.
Yeah, there's
How
no
is it
way.
even on here?
Dude, the jurors
No.
must have been on something, man.
They're on crack, man.
They were like, yo, or they said, yo, we need one more fighting game. They were like,
They're like, yo, we can't think of anything.
yo, we
No,
gotta
no.
put Jump
There
Force
must
on
have
there,
been-
boys.
Wait, there must have been me from like beginning of the year. Oh, Jump Force is
No,
amazing.
nah, dude. I'm pretty sure it just came down to they needed one more candidate, and they're like,
Yeah,
yo,
they were
let's
like,
just put
yo,
Jump Force on there.
that shit is default as fuck. That
Yeah.
shit is super default.
Okay, so what's the next one?
Wait.
Wait,
I didn't say
you
what
didn't finish.
we voted for.
I voted for
Huh?
Dead or Alive 6 because that's one of the best fighting games out there, sir.
Fair enough. I voted Samurai Showdown because I always thought those games were cool.
Jigga.
Big skip.
No, man, yo,
Yo, he skipped like 75% of
Yes,
this
he
fucking
did.
thing.
So we got best family game. I thought this was hilarious because when the video came up and Jeff said this is himself. He's like, "Oh wow, these are all Nintendo games." I was like,
Nintendo,
"Dude."
baby.
I was laughing my ass off because he was like, "Wow,
Even he was surprised. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Go on.
these jurors, man, couldn't put
Well-
one other game. They were like, yo, let's make this a
Oh
win
my
for
God.
Nintendo." And they did. You got Luigi's
one-
Mansion 3, Ring Fit Adventure, Super Mario Maker 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Yoshi's Crafted World. These are all Nintendo games, but it's probably going to be Smash. That
Bro,
wins.
how is Luigi Mansion a
I'm
family
gonna
game?
smash that button.
It's a
Oh, wait,
single
what did
player
you
game.
just say? This man. Ty, what did you just say?
I said they're gonna smash that button.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
I don't know all about that, sir. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion is a single player game. The fuck, Yoshi's Crafted World. That is a I sleep game because that game is easy as fuck.
All I'm
Why-
hearing is this is an easy
a
win
bird
for
ring
Nintendo.
Yeah. Ring Fit. That game is actually a family type game. So but that shit not popular. That shit ain't gonna get it. My pick though is Super Mario Maker 2. I think that game is fucking awesome.
Alright.
Alright, what's the next?
What about you, Jigga? Or you skipped, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, you skipped.
Yeah.
God damn.
Alright, we're skipping on
Pick something.
esports.
You can skip that because for me, I don't.
This is a
really
lot
like
of esports. Okay.
Yeah,
What
but they
about
couldn't.
content
They couldn't make
creator?
it two different. All those esports things, but they couldn't put two different action
categories.
and adventure, or action or an adventure categories. They had to put them together because logic
What about content creator of the year?
or shooter category. Content creator of the year.
Yeah, I said Shroud, but it might be Ewok that wins.
I think it's I think it could be Yura. Or
I picked Ewok just because she's deaf and she's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it could be Shroud or Yura. In all fairness,
Yeah.
Shroud has been a big thing this year.
Mm-hmm.
Moving from Twitch to Mixer. Yeah, it was Twitch to Mixer, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's become well known on the Fortnite scene too. So.
What's Why is this picture the only one that's so fucking close?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Super-
Maybe Shroud
super
was
close
like
up.
Shroud was like, you know what? I guess we're gonna pick our own picks, and I'm gonna have something really close to my face.
Shit looks
Okay.
kind of weird.
So what's the next one after that?
What about you, Jigga? Or is this
You
a
know
skip
You know
for
the
you too?
vibes.
You know his
the
answer.
This man.
Yeah.
All right, community support. Recognizing game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness. So this is like, I guess, the community of the devs or something like that. You got
Yeah,
Apex
basically-
Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Rainbow Six Siege. I chose, of course, Final Fantasy 14.
For me, it would have to be Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six, baby.
Yeah,
Wait. What was the category? I don't even know.
Oh my! This man just said Rainbow Six Siege. If I know the category, you hate this. This man
Community.
counted
Yeah.
for the game.
Community support.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like
Game
basically
for
the devs
outstanding
talking to the community and letting people know
Yeah.
this and that.
I'm not gonna lie. Siege is really transparent on that. They're
But
really
hey,
good
they
with
do-
that.
But hey, at least they give you stuff. They do say stuff. Oh, we got this coming up. We got this coming up. And they
No,
talk
I'm
about
saying
it.
that they're good. They're good
yeah.
with telling
Okay.
like updates and shit. Like everything that they change, they fucking talk about it. They put it in patch notes, and like they put it in the test server. And if they change shit in the test server, they fucking give patch notes on that. And then when it comes to the live build, they still get fucking information. They give dev diaries. They give fucking information on like what they're working on. Yeah,
Yeah.
they
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 get
talk
my vote. They get my vote because of that. So
Mm-hmm. Okay.
so.
What about
what's
you,
the next
Jacob?
one?
Oh man, you know the vibes.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I
Yo,
chose Apex.
what the fuck?
Since Apex is like one of the only ones I play heavy, I put Apex.
Well, all right.
Even though I still don't like that game. But yeah.
Okay, so we got audio design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. All right,
Death Stranding.
so actually, I said no to Death Stranding. That was the one I said no to. Sekiro, I also said no to. Control, I also said no to.
The sound design for
Was
Sekiro.
COD
man.
or Resident Evil 2 for me had best sound design. And
I don't
Resident-
understand the COD.
I don't understand. Yeah, that's
To
what I
me,
don't-
it's like
I don't-
the reason why I think it's because of the guns. The guns sound different and stuff like that, and like when you're also having surround sound, it just like sound just is like really good. Now, I don't think it's to the level of Battlefield or something like that. No.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
still,
it's not.
It's still
not
one of
that
the
level.
top tiers, audio designs for this year, along with RE2. But Gears 5 definitely did not have good audio design.
I think like COD guns sound good, but like it's a COD game. They should obviously sound good. But besides that, I didn't notice anything spectacular about the sound design. But Resident Evil 2 sound design was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why I
so-
chose it. It was like that or COD, but I think RE2 had better sound design.
Yeah, I would say RE2.
But to me, close, second would be COD.
Yeah.
They better win that shit. Death Stranding wins that shit. I'm gonna
If
pop out.
If Death Stranding win this,
with a nine.
if Death Stranding win that category, I'm gonna call it fucking rigged.
Facts.
Wait a minute, you said you were gonna choose Death Stranding.
No,
Oh,
I mean
minute.
if it wins most of the awards, I'm gonna.
No,
call it
you
rigged.
said audio design was gonna win it, sir. Or you chose it
Oh.
was gonna win it, sir.
Oh no.
It is
Oh
what it is,
no. Oh,
Anyway.
no.
Let's move on.
sir.
Let's leave.
You got
Let's
art
make-
direction. Oh, wait. I forgot. Jiggo, what were you choosing, sir?
Wait, what are we talking about now?
Audio design.
Audio design. What you put?
I think I chose Sekiro.
What?
Hmm?
Huh?
Sekiro. You chose Sekiro.
I don't think
Okay.
Sekiro got good audio design. That's why.
He really likes the clink clink sound, and also
Yeah, that's why I chose.
the
clink.
clink. Yo, it's three things. It's the clink clink. It's the
Oh no, the sound when
Makiri, the Makiri counter,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the sound of you putting the sword in after the Makiri counter.
Yeah, that's about it.
All those three things that make great sound design.
Hey.
Easy clap.
From
Easy
From
clap.
Software never really does good sound design. I personally think.
He
Oh,
goes.
man,
He
I
goes.
hate
Clink clink.
Like all their games doesn't really have good sound design to me. It's very like very one side. I don't know. So art direction. So you got for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. I have a problem with this as a whole because my thing is you're comparing art to mocap, which to me is very different like things. Like if I compare Death Stranding to Gris, these are two different like things. Like how am I supposed to compare that?
Gris is a cheat code, just like Mad.
It's a very art game, and like you're saying also animation, and that's like mocap and stuff. So like, how can
it's two different things.
Like you can't do that. That's what I think. Like you could put Control in Death Stranding, and I don't know what other game has mocap, but do a separate category. They did separate categories before in the past for this. For art direction and mocap stuff, I'm like, oh, see that's my whole issue because you're comparing two things, and then I think that's just personal preference at the end of the day. But if I had to choose my 3-3-1, like, dude, problem is with Control, it's the mocap is terrible in Control. I don't know why.
I'm not even looking at the mocap, to be honest. I'm just looking at overall art direction.
Because that's my whole thing is like you're comparing two different things. That's the thing for me. It's all at the end of the day, it's personal preference what you like better in terms of art. But these are just two different categories in of itself. So it's like it's either Gris for me or Death Stranding. Two different things. And I was like, you know what, Death Stranding because the facial animations are probably the best this generation to me.
For me, I pick Control, but it was Control or Zelda because I was like, Gris is obviously a moving painting, so that's I didn't even want to vote for it because that's just too easy. It's too easy.
Yeah, but in reality, it's either gonna be Death Stranding or Gris.
It's gonna be Death Stranding.
One or the other is gonna win. In reality, what about you, Jigga?
What game?
Art direction.
I don't remember.
Control, Death Stranding, Gris, Sayonara, Wild Hearts, Sekiro, Legend of Zelda's Link Awakening.
I'm pretty sure I chose. What was it? It wasn't Control. I think it was Sekiro.
Damn.
This man and Sekiro.
This man is very different than us. Gosh dang.
Art direction wise, I thought Sekiro was just.
I thought it was weak.
So, I think it had a really soft look to it.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, not much detail.
I maxed out my settings too, and I wasn't like, oh, it's amazing.
You were impressed.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Like to me, it's like
soft-looking game.
It has no animations either. Like so, it's like like if I'm just talking artistic, like if that's what it's going for, it's like it gets destroyed by even Link's Awakening at that point.
I think even like Dark Souls 3 looks better.
Yeah.
Bloodborne,
Bloodborne, I would say is pretty nice too.
Oh yeah, art direction wise, Bloodborne I would say is nice.
Like, yeah. I don't know. Sekiro was. Yeah.
Okay, so what's after art direction?
It's
I feel like this is the big
game.
one.
This is
Here we go. I knew it.
This is the problem where I have in of itself because they're combining. No. That's not the one I was having a problem with. Never mind. It's the next one I have.
I have a problem with this because there's one game that just literally does not fit in here.
Oh wait, a sec. Action/adventure. You got Borderlands 3, Control, Death Stranding, RE2, Legend of Zelda's Link's Awakening, and Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. So
why
the one I chose.
Why is Death Stranding on that?
For traversal. Facts. That's why.
Where's the action?
Action is in the game in of itself. So me, it's like
weak gunplay.
I can understand that.
Poor enemies.
I'm not voting for this one.
Me, I chose RE2. Sekiro had no puzzle solving. I thought the traversal was very basic for Sekiro.
Yeah, it can.
It's pretty weak on this category. Borderlands 3 is very weak in this category as well. Control is pretty good.
It's pretty.
With this.
It's pretty strong in this category.
And
Besides
RE2 is,
puzzles. Oh no, there's like a couple, I guess.
Yeah, so for me, I chose RE2.
Yeah, what's up about that?
Same. I picked RE2 too.
Hey, it was good, hardhead dog.
Dog.
Hey, when you gonna come back on here, dog? Oh man.
Death
Oh my-
Stranding don't fit.
Oh, this is the one I had a problem with.
Oh yeah,
Action
I kind of
game.
agree with that. I agree with that.
Action.
That was
adventure.
the main
It's
problem.
definitely
I
an
have.
adventure game.
No,
but,
no. Action game. The whole thing.
Oh yeah,
I
the
had-
action game. Oh,
Damn,
here we go.
really?
What do you say? Mans didn't even beat these games. Sheesh. What is he talking
Why he
about?
coming at me, dog? What I do?
Oh man. Oh yeah, you didn't beat RE2. Wait, how many games did you beat on this list, sir?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Jacob?
None.
I think.
None.
I think.
Oh man.
I think
Wait,
for
you,
me,
I
you didn't
didn't
beat
beat-
Gears?
No.
Oh, you mean on this list? Action adventure?
I didn't beat
Adventure,
Borderlands. I beat Control.
Okay, that's one.
I didn't beat Death Stranding. I didn't beat Resident Evil. And yeah, I only beat Control.
Damn.
That's one. Yeah.
But action adventure, I would have to go with again Sekiro.
Yes, sir. This man is your game of the year, and it didn't even beat it.
wait.
I love
He's
it.
choosing Sekiro.
Actually, no. If we talking about
He went
no,
for
I think
that.
I think I did go with Control. I
No,
can't.
wait.
Okay,
Bless.
that's better though. You go
Yeah.
with Control, you beat the game. You know.
If
That's
he
that's
chose,
funny as hell.
Bless, if
Yeah.
you chose Sekiro, right? It'd be only because of the cling sound. That's be the only reason why.
Now, I was like, this man chooses Sekiro for everything. You're like, dude, I
He
didn't even
chose
think
Sekiro for mad things, but didn't beat the game. Like, yo, come on,
That's
Jacob.
because it's a fucking difficulty game, bro. I'm not into
You like
difficulty
it, but you
gaming out
don't want to
here.
finish it.
I'm not into difficulty gaming out here, bro.
So you don't like Bloodborne, right? Correct.
No.
Okay. You don't.
Yo, I
like
see
the
you. You're
Souls
progressing in Star Wars.
game. Yeah.
Why?
On
Because
hard
on-
difficulty,
on-
right? You're
it's
playing
on
on
hard-
hard.
My question
Yeah,
is,
so it's
why
on,
isn't fucking, wait? My question is, why isn't fucking Star Wars on this list?
All right.
Oh,
So,
because it didn't meet the
okay,
cutoff.
It didn't meet the cutoff, and
Even though Death
So
Stranding
those-
didn't either, but it's still on the list.
no,
so-
no, it did meet the cutoff. Death Stranding.
No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
Bruh.
The
They
cutoff
kinda
was
didn't.
November 15th. That's
Yeah.
the day that.
Exactly.
No,
Star Wars
they
came
fucking
out.
they did. They was like, oh wait, what day Death Stranding coming out?
No.
Or that's the day.
They did the same thing.
No,
with-
they definitely suck Kojima off.
No, they definitely did this with also
Yeah,
Smash
they
Brothers too,
definitely did.
and they've done this in the past with cutoffs. It's usually in November.
Xenoblade got cut off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why
Weird.
people are getting surprised. Like Jigga.
It's
like-
it's
it's
the
not
fact
like the
that it
first
was
time it
on the
happened.
same day that's annoying.
Yeah, but the
That's the
whole
problem.
the whole problem with it was even I was like, when the game came out, I went on Metacritic and there was like barely any reviews for the game out, and I'm like, why?
Yeah,
aren't
that's the
review-
reason that
Yeah.
they gave that Jeff gave was like, oh, they didn't have enough time to review it, so
Yeah.
it didn't make anything.
Yeah, so like that's what I was saying, and I was like, okay, what about Saturday and Sunday? Barely any reviews, like I think 12 reviews or something like
Okay,
that.
yeah, we believe you. We believe.
And I was just like, dude, why is there like? I don't think EA gave these games out early to the reviewers. I really feel like they gave it to them 3
I don't
days
think-
before, or even 4 days before the launch of the game.
Yeah, I don't think they gave him out earlier.
Which that's a big EA's fault. Like
Yeah,
to me, my thing is the game was good, so I don't know why they didn't give it out, nor why they didn't like let Metacritic, like the reviews out earlier is beyond me. I don't know if it was because EA
I don't know.
wasn't confident in the game, which it could be a possibility. And that's the thing. It's like, and people also say, well, they should have the award show on January or something like that, which I can
Yeah,
also
so-
agree
so
with.
Yeah.
But like, the award show has always been, and I'm not counting VGAs, just since Spike TV, I'd say that's been
Yeah, it's
here
always
since
been at the
December.
end of the year.
Yeah, so I don't
Okay.
think they'll change that anytime soon. So I mean, thing is, like, it is what it is. You'll get screwed. Music artists get screwed, over, and also movies too, with cutoff dates. So it's not like a new thing and stuff like that. But yeah, Jedi Fallen Order will get destroyed for Game Awards of next year because
Yeah,
got
it's
too
not
many
gonna
games.
stand a chance. Fuck.
Too many games.
If anything, I think it's gonna be in like maybe 1, maybe 2 categories.
And also, I wanted to say, because people got to realize there's 80 jurors. All those 80 jurors have to have played that game, Jedi Fallen Order. So they could have like they have to play all these other games and stuff like that. So it's like
They don't beat their games, though, let's be honest.
no, I mean,
So you tell me they beat Death Stranding in a game you fucking put like 80
I
hours
mean,
in?
they
Hey,
did,
that game is easy as fuck. Maybe they did. Maybe they
I
did.
mean, you gotta like. They also when did they get the review copies? Like they gotta like either a month early or 3 weeks or
Death
something like that.
Stranding's reviews came out.
No,
like
I'm
a
saying
week
when
before.
when they started sending out review copies. I think it was like the first week of October. So yeah, they had like a
something like that.
month.
Yeah, they had a minute to review it.
Yeah, because Sony did the same thing with God of War.
It's just the fact that it came out so late and is literally in more categories than God of War than last year.
Well, it's the same amount as
That
Red
shit's
Dead
ridiculous.
2.
A game that's not even that good.
Red Dead
Red
2?
Dead 2,
I
and
like-
yeah, that's the thing. That's another thing.
like
Red
it.
Dead 2.
I agree with some of the award. Dude, I was saying this in the Game Awards last year. I was like, yo, it's going to win this, this, and this, not win Game of the Year. And then I was right, and people were like, no, you're crazy, sir. Red Dead 2 is going to win, sir. And look at me now. Look at me now.
I thought-
was right.
I thought it was gonna win, but I didn't want it to win.
What, Red Dead 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I knew it wasn't going to win Game of the Year. I said God of War, and Jigga was like, no, Red Dead 2 is going to win. Sentry said the same thing. Everyone said the same thing. And I was like, listen, guys, God of War is going to win. But, hey, man,
I
no
mean,
one wants
it
to
wasn't
believe
good.
me, sir.
Because you sleep too much. I don't know.
Definitely not, sir.
Facts. He can't even play games no more. He fall asleep on them, bro. That's
When was the last time I fell asleep, sir? 3 weeks
Yo,
ago? No,
remember,
because I went to my
bro.
bed. for a nap.
Meds had that fucking the sleepy icon next to Sekiro. I saw
That wasn't even me sleeping. I was still playing the game. Like what?
Hey, at nighttime.
Yeah,
shit was
because
nice.
that thing always sleeps if I have 2 monitors, bro.
Why?
I don't.
Wow,
oh no,
dude.
I think a Steam Big Picture mode actually.
Why? No,
That's fine.
listen. Why is DMV
I need to use
fans
Steam
saying-
Big Picture
What?
more.
Why is DMV fans saying Jeff Keighley is a fraud?
Because of the whole Death
Because Jeff
Stranding
Keighley
stuff.
is a fraud.
Because he has 10.
So basically, it got an award. You know, the nominees. So like the jurors did that, and you know, it is what it is at that front. Like,
All I'm hearing is a
I
lot
mean-
of cap.
not really,
Wow.
not at all, sir. Because most of the awards I haven't really voted for Death Stranding, only for like 4, and the others have been other ones, sir. I'm just not biased.
Okay, so
Best action game. This is the problem I have with the nomination. For the best
action game. by
Game
the
in
way.
the action genre focused primarily on combat. This is not really action. Action is very high octane action. Games like Devil May Cry 5, even
These are-
Kingdom Hearts or
These are literally
Sekiro,
shooters.
And
Yeah,
Well, a
we
shooter
only-
can be an action game.
no,
What
it's
you
not.
no,
It's not.
It's
It's a
it's
shooter game. Is a
action.
shooter
No,
game. An
shooters-
FPS is
yeah.
an FPS. It's a different genre.
you got
No,
They're
it's
changing,
a-
no,
it's a
they're
game
changing
where
the
action
No, they're
happens.
changing the genre, sir.
Yeah.
A shooter game.
No,
This is the argument I had with Tick earlier. This
man.
man said Sekiro is less of an action game than Apex Legends. I'm like, that is the dumbest, one of the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Like, action
You're
games
literally
are-
looking for loot 70% of the time.
Action games
That's
are inherently games like Astral Chain, Devil May Cry 5, Sekiro, Kingdom Hearts 3. Those are those types of games.
The only game that doesn't belong on that list is Metro Exodus.
What?
No.
No,
Apex,
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 doesn't.
Call of Duty, Gears.
Oh no!
Literally,
no.
80% of the
Apex
list
and Metro.
doesn't belong.
No, fucking Call of Duty is an action game. What are you
No,
talking
It is
about?
a
No,
first-person
it's not,
shooter, Jigga.
Giga,
So
it's a
it's
first-
not
you
an
saying that
action
a game cannot be a shooter and an action game? That's dumb.
If it's a first-person shooter, it inherently has action. That make what? What are you talking
What?
about?
Because
Wait, what did you-
the
what are you
normal,
talking about?
normal definitions for an action games were very much associated with Devil May Cry,
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden. Like those types of games were action games. Kingdom Hearts is an
shooters or
action
shooters?
RPG.
But a shooter is an action game. What are you talking about?
Okay, no.
No, it's not. Call of Duty.
So a fighting game should be in this category too because action.
It can
Yeah.
be.
No,
I wouldn't put it
Jigga.
in there, but it can be.
Jigga, you're getting your wires crossed. You're getting
I
your
don't
wires
agree
crossed.
with that. Like action game, like fighters are not action games. First person
They're
shooters
not
are not
action.
action games.
That's a different genre.
Third
A
person
shooter
shooters
is
are
an
not
action game,
though.
bro.
Sure, it has action in it inherently, but
That's not the
is
gaming
not-
definition.
It's genre. Like
The
it can
genre
have
for
like
action-
of course it can have action in it, but that is not inherently it's not it's genre.
That's fucking dumb.
What do you? How is that dumb? A fighting game obviously has action in it, but it's not an action game. It's a fight. How does that not make sense? Hello?
Well, actually, I'm looking at the definition of action game. The fighters could be considered action game.
No, it's not.
So
You
for
got it.
gaming
No,
definition,
hold
got
on. The genre includes a large portion of subgenres, such as fighting games, beat 'em up, shooter games, and platform games.
No.
Meaning, they are action games.
But there's a catch.
They're
for
a
everything.
subgenre of that game, so
Wait.
therefore they're in that genre.
You got it, Jigga.
I just don't agree with
That's
that
like
because
saying
most
that's like saying
award shows-
alternative is not rock. It is rock. It's just alternative.
Hey man, Sekiro still has more action than Apex Legends though. So
Yeah.
Yes, no. Apex Legends, in my opinion, doesn't belong in there.
I personally think these
But
are
and
the
it has
like,
more action than Metro
See,
Exodus.
my thing
too.
is, we only got 2 games that are in that definition to me.
Yeah.
For like when you're
Astro
talking about
Chain and
action
Devil May
games,
Cry.
those are the action games. Technically, Sekiro should be on there, as well as Kingdom Hearts.
And like on this list, there's only like Devil May Cry 5 because it is an action
Yeah,
game.
that's the only action game.
That's
like,
it.
bro, like,
That's the
By
definition.
your opinion, but the
That's it.
definition says these other games are in the fucking category.
then why have
Hey.
most award shows?
Metro
have
Exodus
played-
is a survival. Metro Exodus is a survival first-person shooter.
And I said that game doesn't belong.
Okay.
But how's Gears 5
Yeah.
also an action game? That doesn't make sense.
It's
It
not.
is an action game. It's a shooter.
Oh
It's
my
not.
goodness.
Oh my god. Let's move up to the
Look,
next.
no,
topic.
hold up. I'm need y'all. You put the definition.
like you got
of
the
action game up
definition,
there.
bro. I can't
But my
argue
thing
the
is,
definition.
we've always
but I mean,
associated action games like that.
But see,
Yeah,
you-
it's
no,
just-
no,
it's
see,
just
that's
a common
dumb.
association.
You
That-
can always associate something and be wrong.
it's just a
Okay, but
common
why have
association.
all like
Y'all going off opinion. I'm going off fact.
Okay, but why have award
So
shows
I'm right.
always wait? But why have award
You're
shows
going off
always
of-
have done
I'm
those
going.
with
I'm
action
going
games
off
like?
fact. It doesn't matter. I'm going off
Wait, wait.
facts.
Last year, why wasn't COD on that
You're
list?
going off.
Yeah,
of what you said.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe it wasn't good enough. Maybe they didn't think it belonged on
No.
there.
No, because the fact it was an action game. So that's what I'm saying. COD shouldn't be on-
Shooters deserve their own genre, Jigga.
Yeah, exactly. Thank
Shooters
you.
deserve their own
Shooters is a
genre.
part of the action genre.
I'm just saying, if Call of Duty or Apex Legend or Gears 5 or Metro Exodus win, that's crazy.
Yeah, right, like these dudes, they arguing facts, bro. Like,
For,
you
I
can't
mean,
argue
look at the
with facts.
definition that they describe for the
No,
best.
y'all basically coming
games
off
and
with your
action
opinion and saying, "Oh, well, my opinion says."
No, I'm
this.
saying look
But
at
when I'm
the
giving
Game
you
Awards.
facts,
Look at what it says. for
I
an
don't
action
care. I'm
game.
giving you facts.
Wait,
I'm
but
saying
Jigga-
look at what they describe as an action.
Okay,
game.
for the best
That's
game
what their
action genre,
definition of it is. That's what I'm.
Focus primarily on
combat.
combat.
Okay, no, okay.
Combat.
Oh, no, hold up. Let me speak. When somebody's in the military, what do they go into? Combat. Thank you. I'm right. Y'all
No.
arguing facts. You don't. When a soldier is like, I went to combat.
Wait,
When he's using a gun, he went into combat.
wait.
Y'all
With Call of
arguing
Duty-
your opinions over facts.
Wait, listen. With Call of Duty, because I play Call of Duty, I played Gears. Both of those games were shooters. There was no hitting. There was no punching. You were legit shooting.
Focus on combat, as in like combat mechanics and features.
Yeah, so like Devil
Where
May Cry
Gears
5,
and like Apex
Like I'm saying,
Legends, they don't have
okay,
many.
then, okay,
it's
then
literally shoot your
every
gun.
MMA game should be in the category then, because MMA is action then, because you're using hitting combat. So hey, come on, bro, y'all using y'all fucking opinions, and when I'm giving y'all fact.
No, but if you think about it, like I'm thinking about this logically, right? Shooter games are basically Like Call of Duty is a shooter game. Gears is a shooter game. Apex, shooter game. Fortnite, shooter game. Right? Am I right? Am I wrong?
You're
Right,
you're
right.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, are we gonna consider Fortnite an action adventure? Could you have to
No.
get to the circle? Like the fuck?
No.
Like what?
No?
There's no adventure in the game. You're being dumb.
You're
Come
going
on, bro.
from one.
Come
We're
on,
going from
dog.
one part of the map to the other.
Now you
I guess
moving
that's
the
an adventure.
goalposts. You moving the
Come on,
goalposts,
bro.
bro. Come on, dog. We know what an
Yeah, are
adventure
you
game
not going
is,
from one part of the map to the other?
but you're not having adventure.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, well, come on, bro. Y'all being
Let's
dumb right
look
now.
up the definition of adventure. I guess. I mean, we could.
All right, hold on, let me go look up adventure.
You might as well just do the next topic.
I don't know. Let them look it up.
No, go ahead. Y'all go ahead and.
Nah, I'm just waiting.
No, that's films, not games, yo.
Yeah, Devil May Cry wins this free though.
Yeah, I chose Devil May Cry 5.
I mean, Devil May Cry 5 is like Batman Arkham City. That's the way I see it.
Arkham City.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
I don't agree with that one.
is
I'm sorry.
Like combat.
they are
It
nowhere
has
near
combos,
similar in
yes,
combat.
but it's not intricate like Devil May Cry.
Yeah,
Of
it's
course,
nowhere
but, like,
near as
I'm just talking about the
intricate.
combat. I'm just like, talking about the combo shit. That's the only thing.
It-
Right.
Hmm?
Wait, hold up.
It's
A type of video game in which participants play a fantasy role in an episodic adventure story. Therefore, that game does not fit in that because it's not episodic.
you can make up your own story in the game though. Just like
Okay, now you just being dumb. You know what? Just next topic, bro.
you know how people like, oh, choose your own adventure or make your own story.
Oh,
in
Save
games?
the World is
That type of
I would
nonsense.
see in there adventure. Save the World is adventure, action adventure or whatever. I don't know about action, but it is adventure. Actually, you could consider action adventure.
It has shooting in it for by your definition, it's action adventure.
No, Save the World is action adventure because it is story and it's episodic.
That's what I'm saying. You were
If
like,
it's a
I'm not
definition,
sure.
not regular Fortnite, but to Save the World, yes, it is. If it's that definition,
Okay.
I'm just saying, Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah,
That's the
Devil
one.
May Cry 5.
Yeah, Devil May Cry 5.
I'm gonna Call of Duty.
Of
Yo,
course.
I'm
you
not
do.
gonna lie, Jurist will probably choose Call of Duty, just because,
Yeah. It is what it is.
Okay.
and that's gonna be a big sad because, to be honest, like Call of Duty, gameplay wise, it's solid, but not to that intricate
Not to-
level like
not-
Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah, nothing even close.
So what's next after action game?
Game of the year. Play Control, Death Stranding. I played Resident Evil 2. I've been playing Sekiro. I played Smash. I played basically all these games. Sekiro, I'm almost done with. So
This is the last award, right? The final award.
yeah, and then we do predictions and for game announcements. So
Okay.
Sekiro for me. No. Smash. No. Outer Worlds.
go-
No.
Smash should have been replaced.
I'm-
And a lot of people are saying it. I guess Control should have been replaced too.
Control.
And Death Stranding, for that
no.
matter.
Death Stranding is my second one.
Yes,
But RE2
because-
first.
because Death Stranding is an 80 rated game, sir.
But it does have
Wait,
the
wait.
highest rating.
And there's other
so-
games that are higher rated.
Yeah, but
that
there's
aren't
also
on
has
this
the highest amount of rating. So
highest
Has it
amount
more
of
than-
the
yeah, it
highest
has
amount
it.
of 10 out of 10s doesn't mean the highest rated Metacritic.
Hey, fall
I'm saying
back.
that.
Sekiro does not belong on this list.
Sekiro does not belong on this list.
Baby,
Yo.
the security is
Alright.
your thing.
Jigga has malfunction.
No, I think Jigga just does like.
Jigga
the
has
opposite of everybody.
malfunction, bro.
Does
No,
the
because
opposite.
if we're talking about like overall, the story is booty cheeks.
That is true.
Wait, you're
The combat was mad. I love the
Oh,
the
shit.
visuals of the game.
Wow, you're serious. I thought you were joking.
No, I really.
No. I mean, I personally like from.
I think the visuals is like one of the greatest parts of that game. That's why
For
I chose
me,
it
I
for
think
like
you should
that.
replace
The visuals
Control
are
with
very
DMC5. Replace
Ew.
Smash with Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I think
Yeah.
you have a good list there.
Oh, Mario Maker 2.
Oh, Mario Maker 2, yeah.
But yeah, for me, my
Um,
second game of the year would probably be Death Stranding, but first is RE2.
Death Stranding can be definitely replaced with Star Wars.
Not at all, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
I beat both, and
Yes,
listen,
sir.
I thought the storyline was, it was okay.
Oh my god, I can't believe you'd say that about Star Wars.
That's not the only thing that I cared about it, but you know,
Me, it's like also the animations was
that
also
Stranding
I
is all
have
you care about is the story, I guess.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
also
guess-
cared
I guess
about the traversal and how
Wait,
you
wait.
tackled.
I
Walking
guess-
on rocks, you got it.
Wait, I
I'm
guess he
saying,
cares
man.
about Hideo Kojima-san, or as he calls it. He's, I'll tell you this right now. Death Stranding will probably win Game of the Year
No, it
award
won't.
just purely, just
Just
purely
whoa,
on
like
that.
what? Like what is this? Everyone keeps saying this, and I'm gonna be
Because
like, yo,
I feel
I'm
like,
gonna
bro, Jeff
make a bet.
Keighley is fucking married to Kojima.
Okay, sir.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna say, dude, and people will get surprised. Oh man, I didn't realize.
This shit is hella spooky. The
No,
fucking game is in
because
10
it's
awards.
So funny because the same thing happened with Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's gonna happen.
But he
here.
didn't. But the thing is, Jeff Keighley wasn't dick sucking Rockstar. He literally sucks fucking.
And let's
what's
be
his name?
real, he also does that with Sony. If you don't see that, then you blind.
Not as
yes,
much
he
as
does.
fucking.
Yes, he
Not
does.
as no. I said not as much as Hideo
But he still
Kojima.
does it.
Every single year, he has been like crying about Hideo Kojima. Fuck that.
And he also.
I
does
love
with
you,
Sony.
Jeff. Like fuck out of here.
Like he also does with Sony. Come on now. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. there.
Hideo Kojima is his boyfriend. Stop this. You're not gonna. You cannot prove otherwise.
Yo, DAV
I
fan.
literally cannot.
If it wins Game of the Year,
He talks
you
about
can
him
come
randomly. He looks
to
for
my
him randomly
house.
on Twitter.
You can come to my house and you can look at my new monitor, sir.
What the fuck would I do that?
I'm
why
talking
would
to
you fucking do
DMV
that?
fan, not you.
Oh,
Why would
Only
DMV
your
fan-
special
Man, we're
fan.
having a conversation. What the fuck you
Yeah,
talking
because
about?
you just mentioned me.
Why would he come and do that anyway?
Wait, he just says I'm coming
he-
for you. Like what?
He agrees that he's a fraud, dog.
Like what? Then I'll be like, hey, come over.
Hardhead,
here,
stop it. You like that min Pokemon.
Oh,
That's all I have
man.
to say.
Oh
I mean, he
no!
did put 110 hours in it, dude. You know what?
I chose Outer Worlds, so yeah.
I chose Outer Worlds too.
I chose RE2. That game was.
I chose Outer Worlds
I would-
just to be different because I feel like RE2, if Death Stranding doesn't win, it's RE2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like RE2's gonna win.
Nah, I think Death Stranding will win, but that's my honest opinion. What will the judges chooses. But I think in my own opinion is that it'll probably be either Outer Worlds or RE2.
Mhm.
I want Outer Worlds to win anyway because that's a really good game.
But RE2 is just gonna win. Death Stranding will win the other awards, like Red Dead Redemption 2 did.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see, Red Hood.
Uh-huh.
We'll see.
What happens if I'm right? You guys gonna give me some money?
Fuck that. I ain't
Fuck
gonna do
no.
it.
Oh, of course not.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Nigga,
I'm-
you should give us money just for talking.
Yeah, you
about
just bought a
Yeah.
new monitor, man. Fuck you.
Yeah.
it. Yo, spread the love, fella. You buying all these collector's editions? Yo, spread the love, fella.
Yeah. He bought fucking 3 editions of fucking PlayStation 3 for Hideo Kojima.
Oh, dude, Jorge's about to mess you up, bless.
Oh shit.
No, but you
Did
did
I do
buy
something
like
wrong?
No, bless Red. Am I right? Not wrong. Red
think
Hood
you're
did buy a PlayStation 4 Hideo Kojima bundle.
Yo, these men is pocket watch you. They
Definitely did
really-
not buy Death Stranding.
You need to hide
It's
your
not.
purchases, bro.
It's not
Yeah.
our fault. He announces when he buys a new collector's edition. The
That's
font.
true. That's true.
It's not our fucking fault. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at my receipt. Got it.
Now when he
Man,
says
they
it, it's
got
not
you
all
there,
gonna get
dog.
it.
So wait, what
Collect-
is the problem about me? Like what are you complaining about now, sir?
I'm just
Yo,
saying.
I'm not
us
talking
money,
about you,
nigga.
Todd. I'm talking about
I don't know.
Blast.
You owe us
Yeah,
money.
I need money
I
for
don't
doing
know.
this podcast. I need
Get money out of
hey,
here,
hey,
sir.
hit my PayPal, dog. Hit my PayPal.
I don't even make money
You're
off of
fat.
I don't do podcasts for free, though, boy. I need money.
I need some money.
Yeah, if
Wait,
I made money on
Patreon.
YouTube.
Patreon it.
Wait, I do
No.
this fucking late at night, so I should be fucking lazy for
Patreon.
doing this late at night.
All right, so you got it. I'll give you
Yes.
$0, sir, for your
Wow.
hard work labor.
$0.
Honestly,
Wow.
though, dude, if I made money, kid you not, on YouTube, not my real job, sir, I would. But I don't make no money on here, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
Just work at a certain,
Right.
facility, and you'll be right, sir.
Certain facility.
Look, I'm not trying to slave my life
become a
away for
slave.
Amazon.
Yeah, become a slave for Amazon, and your wishes
With like
may come
mandatory
true.
like 20-hour overtime and shit, bro. Yeah.
Only if you
I don't
Red
work
Hood-
the
wait, wait,
overtimes.
wait,
That's
wait.
the thing.
Wait,
Just
wait.
go to a
Only
different
if Red
facility
Hood,
that doesn't do that.
only if Red Hood streamed a lot more on Twitch.
No, that
Then
doesn't
maybe.
even count. Like, wait, what? No, why would I give you my? No, YouTube.
I said only if you streamed a lot more on Twitch, maybe you get some subs in it. I'm just
I
saying.
mean, yeah, but I wouldn't give money out like that. No, like,
No, more
YouTube would be
subs on
different.
YouTube, I guess. I
Oh,
don't
okay,
know.
okay. Then that's
Like
different.
they transition over.
I mean, I need to stream more.
You're a
That's what it
Discord
is.
streamer out here, dog.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, because dude, I can work.
Wait.
Like, dude, I don't know, dude. I definitely will probably try to stream on Twitch, but we'll I guess go into the last bit of the topics. Game announcements / predictions. I guess I'll go first.
Oh, okay.
My predictions. We're probably gonna see RE3 remake, Elden Ring. Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna rephrase that. New game announcements. Probably 2 new game announcements. RE3 remake, which got leaked, but they're still gonna count that, and Batman Arkham Legacy. Now, end that there. Current game announcements. So I think you're gonna see FF7 remake, Last of Us Part 2, just because they did this with Uncharted 4, and it also got delayed in the same month and all that stuff. So very much gonna happen. Trying to think of something else that they could. I said FF7 remake.
Crash Bandicoot.
No, maybe Bayonetta.
Sequel?
Bayonetta 3.
Oh, finally, Astral Chain got announced after it and came off first. Maybe we'll finally see Bayonetta 3.
Yeah. Maybe No More Heroes for Nintendo.
Oh yeah, that game. Didn't they? Wait, wasn't that game announced or no? I thought.
Yeah, they're probably gonna show another trailer. That's what I'm saying. New, current game announcement. They're gonna show updated trailers and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, Elden Ring and Avengers. Probably it, to be honest. Maybe Cyberpunk. Yeah, Cyberpunk. I think Cyberpunk's gonna be.
I think Cyberpunk will be a huge one.
Yeah, they're gonna show a trailer. I'm trying to think of any other games coming out next. Maybe Dying Light. That's about it, honestly. The 2 new game announcements are RE3 remake and a Batman Arkham Legacy. But Bless, what are your predictions?
Oh. All your predictions and maybe. Well, I was gonna fucking say something.
You forgot what you said.
Oh yeah, maybe that. What is the studio name? The Initiative.
Yeah, the Initiative.
How long have they been working on their game? You know?
I have no idea, dude. Bro, I think that's gonna be next gen title.
I feel like I feel like they would do a sneak peek. Oh, I feel like it's gonna definitely be like a next gen title, but I feel like they would want to do a sneak peek. Maybe here.
Yeah, and maybe Halo Infinite for Xbox.
Oh yeah, Halo Infinite for the already announced. That would be nice, and for them to actually show like a full like story mission of that game, because people are fucking, on edge with 343 for having shit games. But besides that, I don't know. You gave out all the good fucking ones. If there is something about Elden Ring, I'm looking forward to it. I wonder if they're gonna keep in the same type of action RPG type realm with From Software. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay. What about you, Jigga?
What's that Sony game? Oh my god, the samurai
Ghost
game.
Ghost
of
Tsushima.
Yeah, I want them to show some of that. I know they're probably not, but I want to see more of that. I really want to see. That's the only game Sony making right now that I'm looking forward to. So yeah, that.
Slandering The Last of Us Part 2, I see.
I still haven't beat the first one, so I ain't.
God damn.
Dude, Hardhead's gonna come at you, sir.
Like,
how dare you? Ow.
I mean, it's good, but
Oh man, you're saying
I
it's
mean,
overhyped? You're saying it's overhyped, sir?
no, I'm
Why
saying we already
haven't
got
you
a
been
release
playing
date
the
for that, so
same?
I don't care.
Why haven't you been playing the same multiplayer for 6 years, sir?
Well, I can't.
Why
No,
haven't
y'all
you
can't be
been
doing that because y'all hype for a 60-year-old game Halo.
60. Oh man.
I never played Halo. I have a shortcut, or I have a fucking cheat code. Easy.
Bypass that,
Never
sir.
played it.
Oh, yeah, it's trash game Halo. Halo, we trash. What?
Alrighty, sir. Better than Halo 5?
Let-
Better than Halo 5.
But Halo 5 is trash, so it's like you're better than trash. Like, okay,
Yeah, that means it's
better
not
than
trash.
trash is an improvement.
Yeah.
It's
no,
somewhere.
that's still trash. It's like
No,
if-
Breach is
It
not
may
trash.
not be. No, it may not be trash. It may be like it might be recycling then.
no, it's banana peel on the floor. It ain't made it to the trash yet, but we already know what it is.
Sir,
Damn.
I need you to pipe down there, sir. You like Days Gone.
Yo, you.
The game was great. So, what
Not
is
at
your
all,
opinion?
sir. Not at
It
all.
definitely was.
It was an okay game. An okay game.
High key great.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10, yeah.
No, I would go 7.8 out of 10.
So,
Good,
you know
good.
what, you know what? You saying 7.9?
Good, but not
I'm
great.
giving it a 6.5 out of 10.
7.5. That's generous.
No,
Was that good?
No, I said I'm giving it a 6.5.
I'm giving it a 5.5.
Yeah,
Man,
no,
that
I
shit
had it at
is-
7,
that
and then
That
Jigo
shit
said
is
7.
pretty mid.
And
This
now I'm
game
saying
pretty.
6.5.
No, I'm
That shit
giving
game
it a
pretty
5.5.
close to mid.
I'm giving it a 5.5.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's a bit too much there, sir.
That you're chilling with mid right there. Goddamn.
Did he even play it? So, I
Oh,
don't know.
shit.
Oh man.
Your opinion don't matter.
Woos.
Red Hood,
I
not
definitely
Red
played
Hood.
it, though, sir.
Jigga, let me tell you something, right? I'm broke at the moment. I spend most of my money on other things, so
So have I.
I have to, sir.
We fucking
let
know.
me let me make my
They got
predictions,
me
right?
there,
Telling
sir.
us.
Let me make my predictions, right? So obviously, I believe I believe 3 games will be announced at the VJs this year, brand new games, which obviously I do think Batman Arkham, whatever the game will be, won't be called Legacy. I'm pretty much certain it won't be that. It'll be called something else. But I have like an 85 to between 80 to 85% sure that that game will be announced there, and they'll have like Patrick Redding come up on stage and whatnot. I do think that.
Wait, I'll say this. I don't think they'll have him on stage. Because I don't think they do that anymore. They just play the trailers.
Yeah, at the
I
Game
mean,
Awards,
I
they
mean-
just played that. No,
I mean, Ed
no.
Boon, no, I mean Ed Boon came on stage last year, so thinking about it.
Well, they did that as a
Remember-
surprise. Like, it was like...
Wait, you remember that guy that the funny guy from the Game Awards? The guy was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck you, fuck."
Yeah.
That guy.
No, the
I mean-
Oscars. Yeah, he said that.
His trailer played and he talked to Jeff and stuff.
Was that no, that was like 2 years ago. Last year, they
That
didn't
was
really
2
have
years
one.
ago. No,
Mortal Kombat
maybe-
was the only one, but I thought he was presenting an award as well.
No, he
was
came
not.
up on stage and basically showed off the MK trailer. But I do believe Patrick Redding will be there and announcing it. That's my prediction for that. But I do also believe we'll be getting The Last of Us Part 2. That's my second prediction, as a new trailer needs to happen. And the third brand new announcement I think we'll see there won't be Ghost of Tsushima, but actually I do think we'll possibly get Cyberpunk 2077 in terms of new footage.
Oh,
Because
yeah, keep going.
because the reason why I say that is because there hasn't been much new footage since E3, and they haven't been really kept us up to date.
No,
Like-
since Gamescom, right?
Is it since Gamescom or was it E3? I'm not 200% sure, but
The
Regardless.
gameplay.
yeah, but I think that for the public to see, it'd be gameplay. I think because they want to amp it up a little bit, don't you think?
I mean, they've already showed an hour's worth of gameplay.
Yeah,
I mean, they can definitely show more. It would be a trailer. I don't think it would be another gameplay showing.
no, it'd be a trailer. Right?
Yeah.
But I think in terms of established games, I think Avengers would be there regardless. But I'm still not buying that straight away. Fuck you, DMV fan. Even if you disagree with what I have to say about that game.
Damn, so.
I do think that we're gonna get like Resident Evil 3 remake. I think that's basically confirmed anyway because it was on the PlayStation Store. So I don't care what anyone else says. I'm calling that established announcement because it's pretty much they knew that was gonna be getting leaked out. I do think we're gonna get what's that other game called? I do think we're gonna get like some new characters for fighters, like a trailer for that.
For
For
DBFC?
Nah, I don't think so.
No,
No.
not fighters. Ultimate, Smash Ultimate.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I completely
Because-
forgot to mention. Dragon Age. They're gonna probably have a new trailer for it. Maybe.
Okay.
BioWare?
Oh, I
Okay.
forgot.
Yeah, because
I forgot
remember
to
we
say
had a
that.
trailer for the Game Awards for the Dreadwolf Rises. So we might have a actual legit trailer for it instead of the announcement trailer.
Imagine BioWare actually surviving. Well,
Look,
nah, for real though, I don't think they're not gonna.
But like, yeah. So back to my predictions. Anyway, I do think we're gonna get like, maybe just to amp up, for next month would be for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. And before you say anything, Red Hood,
Who?
I think
Fuck.
it'll just
Fuck that game.
before you guys say anything, I think it'll be like maybe a minute trailer just to refresh people's brains about the game. Because don't forget they haven't done like that anything besides the Game Award, not Game Awards, Gamescom. They haven't done anything since then, so
Yeah, I think it
So-
would be like a small trailer.
yeah, it won't be a huge trailer.
oh, I was
Uh,
gonna say something, dog. Oh, yeah, you go ahead, finish.
Yeah, and I do think we'll probably get something along the lines of maybe a tease for Modern Warfare.
No, I don't think so. Like they never put Call of Duty trailers.
Modern Warfare
Yeah.
trailer
Yeah,
or
something.
new DLC, I guess.
Yeah,
No,
new DLC.
Yeah, but they never
teasers.
do that ever.
I feel like they've had.
Mm-mm. I
they have,
guarantee you,
I
dude.
don't know.
I've been watching the Game Awards for a while, and I don't ever remember.
I mean,
of
I
Call
could
of
be
Duty. I
wrong,
have
but
too,
it would
yeah.
be cool. But it would be cool though, right? If that's the case, right? That would be.
I mean, I would not get hyped, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think we're still gonna see Rocksteady. People can forget about that. That's out of the question. Forget about that.
I want them to fix Modern Warfare. They're trying to put the old maps in the game. I want that. to
Yeah,
happen.
they have.
That's the only thing I'm fucking
They have.
super stuff.
They have
Already?
yeah, Crash and Wetworks already in the game.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
Where? Where do you play it? Like team
Um,
deathmatch and like.
you can play
Or is it like a
TDM,
special?
TDM, Search and Destroy. They've got like a special mode, night mode, as well, Crash. So they've got that as well. But in terms of the VGAs, I think that there is going to be a substantial, announcement. But we got to remember there's 19, I repeat, world premieres. So take that as you see it, and
Like half of them are probably going to be indie games. at least.
half of them will be indie games, half of them will be most likely will be already announced games, but there will be like maybe 2 or 3 new announcements like never been seen before, like Batman Arkham, which most likely will be the case. And if it's not announced there, then fine. But if it is, then all fine and dandy. Like, wouldn't you guys agree?
Yeah.
If the Batman game doesn't get announced there, because I know how the Arkham fans are. They fucking just go, oh no, Batman game. That type of shit. So I've seen that on Discord recently. But yeah, that's my prediction. And do you mind if I say a couple of other things too, Red Hood? It's just a quick thing.
Okay.
So recently, Dragon Ball Z Fighters had Broly brought out, and it's a different voice actor
Johnny
from
Young Bosch.
Johnny Young Bosch, which basically replaced Vic Mignon, whatever his name was.
Vic
Vic.
Mignogna, yeah.
Yeah, he just replaced him. I actually liked it, like his voice work in the Broly voice for replacing Vic. So there's that, and the second thing I want to bring up as well is the fact that what's that game called again? Oh, not Resident Evil. Halo Reach successfully doing well on PC on Steam. So I want to bring that up.
Oh yeah, it's so well. Like 170,000 concurrent players right now.
Yeah,
Something like that.
it's all well. And I don't know if we're going to talk about, quickly just talk about movies things, but Henry Cavill has already confirmed and
Wait, before
stated
we
this
do
is-
that, I gotta say something. I have a source, and he told me that at the Game Awards there's gonna be Death Stranding DLC shown.
Oh man.
I mean, that's just my source. He just told me that, like,
Who's your
damn.
source? Who's your
No,
Whoa,
he
I
can't
don't-
say.
you
He
can't-
can't,
I
he
can't-
can't,
it's
he
my
can't bring
source.
his
Can't
source
give
to you,
can't
sir.
give away a source though.
No, is your
Yeah.
source working for a website?
He's
I
just
mean,
saying,
look.
bro, he can't say.
That's my source. I can't say.
Well, he hasn't got no source then, because I know my
I don't
source.
know, dude. When people say they
Yeah.
have source, you can't give out the
DMV
source.
fan, I don't know if you've probably heard this, but I know who knew about the Batman game before everyone else did. And no, it's not Slick Moth before we even say that guy. No, it's not him. It's actually a website called Geeks Worldwide that basically leaked it out.
Man, dismissing my source. You hate to see it.
Nah, I'm just saying it. I'm just telling you that now. But yeah, also, I just want to quickly say, people have been saying, oh, Henry Cavill's talked about Superman, oh, has he seen the Snyder Cut and that? He hasn't seen the Snyder Cut. He's basically there was a video about it today, or yesterday, whatnot, and basically he stated, I haven't seen the Snyder Cut, there's probably this, that, and the other, but he wants to focus on the future of Superman. But I've been hearing rumors, though, on the internet from Joe Blog and some other things that WB has recasted him for somebody else. I don't believe that. I think Henry Cavill is still Superman. I'm pretty sure they wanna, if they recast him, fine. But it's for some guy called Joel. What's his name? David Cornsweet.
Oh, the name of
CORENSWET.
Speaking of Henry Cavill, oh man, that Witcher 3
Cornsweet.
comes out on the 20th. I mean, not Witcher 3. That Witcher comes out on the 20th, bro.
Yeah, December 20th, they announced it. It was really nice.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so just guys, if you guys hear any like, oh, Henry Cavill's been recasted, no, it's not been confirmed, not yet. So
Also,
don't believe
Yeah.
don't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, Netflix. Before we end it, to the Castlevania fans out there, video game fans, also Netflix fans, Castlevania will be coming out on Netflix. Castlevania Season 3, exclusively on Netflix, December 12th, I believe. No,
Let's get
December
it.
13th. Yeah, December 12th or 13th. So
Sleep.
very stealth release date.
Shut
They,
up,
they
Eddie.
haven't even showed a trailer, which I'm like, wow, they still haven't showed the trailer, but it comes on like basically next week. This is crazy, and I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing.
Are you mad that I sleep?
Shut up, Jigga.
Oh man, Jigga.
The show about to be litty.
It is gonna be lit. Both those shows, can't wait. But yeah, what about you guys? Are you surprised Netflix did that?
With
Just drop a
Castlevania.
fucking release date randomly.
Yeah, with other stuff like new shows and licensed shows that they were getting, and they're like, oh, Castlevania, in that list, and season 3, and that date, and I was like, wait a minute, you guys just stealth bombed us?
I'm mad. I didn't
I
hear
think it's
much
cool.
about the.
I didn't hear
Witcher
much
shit.
about that. So,
Yeah, because they stealth bombed it. It's crazy.
Who-
but the one thing, I will say though is that Netflix can pull a rabbit out the hat, and they have done, especially with some of the series they've got coming up. What new series? I know that there's a big thing that's happening that's involving, not Henry Cavill, but some other dude. I can't remember his name, but it's a big show, big show, and Titans is getting a season 3, and it's going to be focusing Starfire and Nightwing. So not Starfire, sorry, yeah, Starfire, Blackfire, and Nightwing. That's the story arc they're going for.
Hmm.
So that's what That's what's been going around there. And don't forget, guys, next week is the season premiere. Well, this weekend, I should say, is the season premiere of the CW's crossover event, Crisis on Infinite Earths, and they released the trailer today as well.
Ooh.
What?
Sorry
I
to tell
sleep.
you, sir. I sleep.
I sleep before
I
you
do want to
sleep.
mention actually
Jiggy,
an
you fucked
update
up my joke.
on Castlevania. Yeah, supposedly it wasn't true. Netflix tweeted wrong, which makes me sad.
What?
Yes, sir.
The fuck?
Yeah,
This is
and
what's
I
going
went
on.
back to the original tweet and it was deleted by them. It says,
What?
sorry, this page doesn't exist anymore.
Ow.
You hate to see it, Netflix. made
What?
it.
So what? So we don't know a release date for.
No, the director commented and said, we're working on the last episode as we speak. So next year, probably in the summer, most likely.
Oh, did you? I was going to ask you guys this. Did you see this movie or something that Stephen Amell and his brother's doing or some shit
That's
like
pretty
that?
bad.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but it was like some movie I saw that they're working on.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, this was a great episode. We're gonna do our outros. Of course, we're gonna come back next week.
Actually, next week won't be a good timing because next week is the crossover event and
well, I mean,
Wait, what crossover event?
let's talk about the Crisis
Infinite-
Core. I mean,
Why
you don't
do-
have to
why do
show
I
up
care
to
about that?
lobby.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
I mean, I'm not. I don't.
and there's and plus we got like I'm pretty sure there's other things going on too.
What do you mean? I mean, if
Um,
you can't go tonight, that's fine.
no, it's not me. I know there's other big things.
Wait,
happening.
Bless Red not gonna be here? Damn.
Okay.
I mean, our viewers
I'm not watching
don't.
that crossover.
Yeah,
event.
aren't gonna watch the crossover event.
I'm
You
sorry.
know, Bless Red
I-
gonna watch that, bro. He gonna have it in the background while he trying to start.
I haven't watched that shit. Damn, I haven't watched Flash now in like
Flash
year
is
and a half.
trash. Honestly, a
Bro,
lot
no,
of the
it's
CW
been like
shows
2
are-
years for me.
No,
That shit,
Dude, Flash this season has been great. I'm not
Nah,
gonna lie.
Chief.
No.
That's
So I
capping to
don't
the
want to
highs,
hear it, sir. Not at all,
I
sir.
think I left like when Iris was supposed to die.
Iris
That-
should
I like-
die, to be honest.
Yeah, I that was around the
Does
time
that-
I left. What's his name?
Harrison Wells,
No, No,
Tom Felton.
when he was fighting himself. I left.
Oh, Savitar.
Yeah.
Savitar, yeah.
I left
Trash.
after that. I'm like, bro,
dude,
this show is so
don't even watch it
samey,
anymore,
bro.
dude. Dude,
Like,
I stopped watching the CW shows for a while.
Like
now.
I need him to stop fighting him with speedsters, but it's getting boring. Like, hey, we get it, another
well, they stopped
speedster.
it with speedsters.
Like
There's
I'm a faster
absolute
speedster than
speedster.
you. Like, bro, like damn.
Bro, they're not doing Speedster anymore. They're doing something else.
It's
And
too late for me though. I'm not going back.
Yeah, they did lose me for a while, so I was like,
Arrow's doing well though. I'm not. Gonna
I
lie.
ain't going back to that either.
I'm not
they
going
did
back that
lose me on
The
that.
only
I-
show I
I
will
started
go
watching
back
Arrow
for is
first.
Black Lightning.
Only shows I watched is
I
from-
watched one season of that. I don't want to watch the second one. I don't
I
think
mean,
it was that good.
I still haven't finished the first season.
Oh,
God damn.
Chica.
Yeah,
I thought you
Stop-
said you were
stop
fucking
looking
looking-
at these shows, dog.
I said that's the only one I would, because it's like I don't
There's
know if it's gonna
only-
get good or not.
Dude,
There's
just
I'm
watch
pretty
the
sure it's gonna
DC
be trash.
Universe shows like whatchamacallit,
Harley
Doom
Quinn?
Patrol. No, not Hard. What? No, dude, I'm about to
Yeah.
cancel my DC Universe after I finish Young Justice because I didn't get to watch it. But yeah, I'm done until actually. I think I am done until HBO Max comes on because I don't care about Harley Quinn and Doom Patrol will be on HBO Max. So
Yeah, and Stuff. What's her name?
CW, yeah, dude. When I hear CW, I'm like, yo, this show might not be actually good.
Like they could say we CW, we coming out with the greatest Batman show ever, and people can say it's the greatest Batman show ever. I know it's gonna be trash.
CW just doesn't make good quality shows like they can if
I
they
mean,
want to.
Like the first 2 seasons of Arrow and Flash were like okay,
Good. Mhm.
then they just went like I'm downhill, bro.
The CW, they're cheap, very cheap.
But don't forget, Mark Guggenheim is basically control. Well, no, he's not doing much work behind the scenes, but I know he's working with somebody on the Green Lantern TV show for HBO.
I don't think I have a problem, Mark. I think I have a problem with CW executives.
Okay.
So CW is
I
there
mean,
to serve.
hopefully they don't fucking ruin Superman. My boy needs, good representation on TV.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd rather have him on a streaming service. Better effects. Effects look trash, dude. I watched that trailer. And the effects were really bad.
I mean, hey, Titans finale though, when they did the.
I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I think Titan season 1 was way better than season 2.
Really?
Yeah, I agree with Inspector. I think season 2 cohesively was not good because they introduced so many subplots.
Yeah.
And when I mean so many subplots, like, dude, it felt like it was going all over the place. Like, oh, here's Superboy. Oh, here's this. Oh, here's that. Oh, let's go to prison. Oh, it's like, dude, what are we doing right now? I thought this was about Deathstroke and against the Titans. Like, this just cohesively just didn't make any sense. Like don't get me wrong. I think the cinematography and acting was good, but and the fights were solid. Sometimes CGI was a little iffy at points, but it wasn't as CW bad. But yeah,
of course.
When you have your own level of bad, like, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Like
CW
for me
is
though,
pretty
it's
bad.
like for me, it was like the finale for season 2. It was like, I found it was a good cliffhanger.
No, and then the way the person died was so dumb. I was like, this was so stupid.
I was just like, yeah, like that. I agree. Like that was stupid that they did that. But
Wait,
apparently
you mean
there was
Batwing Boy? Oh man,
Nah,
No.
somebody else.
no, I'm
somebody
joking.
else, but we're not gonna spoil it. But there was a different finale that actually should have happened, but it never did. So it did have Nightwing, you had Robin, you had basically all the Titans. Basically, and it was a different thing. So, I mean, that's why they changed it up. But
I also didn't like the way the fight ended. Also, was pretty
yes,
bad.
yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that. That shouldn't have happened, but it ended up did. But there was a couple of Easter eggs I did find in that finale. One of them being a Man of Steel reference, another one being a what's it called? Nightwing. What's it called? Nightwing. Was it Robin? No, it was the Judas Contract reference as well. That's what this was. The Judas Contract season. That's what it was.
Yeah, but hopefully they do better and not introduce so many subplots. Just make it a cohesive storyline. That's all.
And get us fucking Batman on the show.
Nah, I don't think so, dude. That dude is old.
But
Like,
he doesn't have
old.
to play. Doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm fighting and that. Nah. He can just, he can fight, yeah, but like, doesn't have to. He could just be in the bat suit, innit?
Yeah, dude, he's too
In
old,
it.
man.
In it.
Exactly, but we'll end it here. Hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Make sure to hit the like, comment below, share this episode with your friends. Follow us where we tell you to follow. And yeah, you'll be Gucci. And yeah, you can follow me, of course, on Twitter at RedHood240. Follow my Twitch at RedHood420. I will try to stream. Try. Keyword. May not happen. But if you guys comment below, let me know if you want me to. And it might expedite me thinking about this. What else? Yeah, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, follow everyone where they're saying, click the description box to do so. And Bless Red, where can they find you at?
Whoops. Blessed Red on twitch.tv/Blessed Red. Easy clap. Also, Blessed Red on YouTube.
And Twitter.
That too. _ Blessed Red on Twitter.
Alright. Who's last for this outro?
That has to be me last. Go on, Jigga.
So, Jigga.
All right, what's good, y'all? It's Jigga. Check me on twitch.tv/JigApril. Mixer, I don't know, is it .com? JigApril.
Yeah.
And Twitter, JigApril1. Oh, also check me out on the Over Anime podcast. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm doing my own podcast, the Over Anime podcast on the youtube.com. I'm joking.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. So Jigga's done his outro. Now this is my outro, guys. So you guys can follow me on Twitter, which is at Taladia Plays. I tend to keep you guys up to date with movies, video games, and all of that. You can also find my YouTube channel, which is Taladia Plays as well, where I will be making a video pretty soon. I've just got loads of things doing with Twitch currently. And also I do stream on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Taladia Plays. I'll be doing a live stream. Basically on the 12th, I'll be doing a reaction stream to the Video Game Awards. And maybe, who knows, I might join these guys to maybe do, reaction with these guys. Who knows? Maybe not. You'll have to find out and see. And also, guys, I do have a podcast which is called the LTA Podcast, Let's Talk Arkham Podcast. And we talk basically everything from DC comic video games to, previous generation games. We talk about everything based to comic book games from the world of DC. So make sure you guys check us out there. But anyway, it's all on, social SoundCloud and whatnot. And let me tell you this for the final time. Superman beats Batman all the time.
I mean, I heard that they go back and forth action. Sir.
I also wanted to say, check me out on
He's got nothing to say, guys. Okay.
check me out on Streamlabs. Hit my PayPal.
Let's cut it off.
PayPal, Jigga April.
Let's
Look,
cut it off.
hit that. I need that money.
Oh yeah, I need to set up my PayPal.
Cause I gotta buy Persona.
Yeah.
Oh look, if y'all want me to stream Persona, hit my PayPal.
Let's cut it off.
Yeah.
Also, hit my PayPal.
Fuck you
Nah,
need a
he
PayPal
hard
for?
about it, bro. He don't need a fucking PayPal, bro.
Can I hit my PayPal?
You need a PayPal for, you slave.
Whoa! You just called me. No,
You're a slave to Amazon. What do you mean?
You definitely are, bro.
Not at all, sir.
Like,
so that's
he work overtime, but don't consider
I
overtime.
definitely don't work
that's,
overtime.
That's not overtime. That's just me doing mandatory work,
Alright,
bro.
No,
this is-
dude, I don't.
So make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe to Red Hood's channel. This is the Overleveled Podcast signing out, and Jigga sucks.
It's okay that I spend like 30 hours a week just
Definitely
working at
not,
Amazon. That's
sir.
what I
don't.
need,
I
bro.
only spend 32
Not
and a half
at all,
hours,
sir.
sir. That's it.
Well,
That's
I
cap on
spend
this app.
30 hours in a day working for Amazon.
Not a
Look,
day,
that's
sir.
just light work, bro.
Do 6.5
That's light work.
hours, sir.
Jigga.
Sound like you're
Nah,
capping on
come
this
at
app,
me,
sir.
You
I
hate
feel like
to
you're
see
capping on
it,
this app.
but the
Mr.
this
Redhead.
is Overlevel Podcast. Jigga's capping so hard. Signing off.
Sounds